some number must have got into another thing.
Yep.
Sweet, we move. Week later, another text comes through. Same situation.
And you're thinking Ponzi scheme.
Scammer. I think I'm getting fished. I think
Yep.
I'm hitting that thing because there's no reason what they were saying in that text message. I should be getting that. I thought to myself, delete it again. Delete it again. I think I even told the boys. I'm like, they're trying to get me with
I was
like
with you right before the day before the wedding.
Yeah, I thought I was getting it. So
I was asking him questions about where it's at, and he's like, you know what? I should probably click
on this link. But the link is so horrifying.
No, so that's later link, please. I was already in it there. The first, I think I might have been the last person to respond. Actually, Travis had to text me and say like, "Hey,
you coming?
This is a real text." I'm like, what an honor. That's what I said. Thank you so much, dude. I did not think that was going to happen.
The deadline.
So then I clicked the thing, and clearly, yeah.
Is it like a paperless post? Like, bring?
No, yeah, it was awesome. And it had my name across it also. If you like screenshot it, obviously. It was like everything was.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
So well done. And remember, Taylor's like the queen of Easter eggs. And like the entire thing. So
Little
once
hints.
I got in there, I was like really excited. I'm like, okay, now I'm a part of like Taylor's game here. Now we're like in this thing. But they weren't giving away any information.
I'm picturing you like True Detective with like the board, like at all the different.
So they gave the date. I never told.
No,
right?
no,
I would like that to be on the record.
Yeah,
I never said a word about the date, even to the guys, because I thought maybe my phone was mic'd up. I did not know.
Yeah.
Like after hitting that thing, I did not say anything. But I did not know where it was until like day before they send a thing. They're like, hey, this is it. This is the time. This is when you do it. It was like, okay, so that is what it is. And I even kept it shut down. I'm like,
How did you handle no phones?
Was
it liberating in a little bit of a way? Like,
yeah, it was
cool?
incredible. For me, we did Augusta this year. So that was, and this sounds so stupid for me to say.
Precursor?
I was at the Masters.
No, it doesn't. But that's the only other place that I've ever heard like a Chappelle concert.
I almost left the Masters. Foxy will tell you. Foxy, push came to shove the morning. They're like, all right, put your phone in your room, and then you'll get in a Sprinter van, and then I'll drive you in there. And I put my phone in my room at Augusta, and I walked out, and I turned back. I was like, I got to get one last check. Let me see what's going on here. And then I walked out into like the living room area we're staying in, and I'm like, I'm not going.
I'm not going. I'm going to sit on my phone instead.
I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay here. I'm staying right here. And it was like a real moment. Like, are you that connected to your phone?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I am. And then I put it down, and then we got into a Sprinter van that had blacked out windows.
Yep.
Do you remember that, Foxy?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I thought I was getting kidnapped.
That was the most genuine anxiety I've ever seen you have in the 8 years I've been with you.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, this is a dream come true for me. I'm going to the Masters for the first time ever. I might only be there for 5 minutes. We'll turn around and get Pat's phone. So.
Yes, exactly.
But we had a great time. It was awesome.
I am very much not very prepared for a lot of things. I would just like to enjoy the thing that we're at.
Yeah.
Like Home Run Derby last night, if you watched our stream, we had no idea how to get there. We had no idea where we were standing, but we're just going to enjoy this thing. I like to go into things like that. I know there's a lot of people that like to have all the information. I like to just kind of fucking live.
Yeah.
Like, let's just enjoy this thing. Have to have my phone, though. This is my life.
Yeah.
Like, literally, my job. I have to know what's going on,
100%.
basically, and everything. So I think that, with how much fun I had at that, was like
good
going into that. And then when you walk in there, and it's
Magical.
like, Brett Veach is one of the first people to talk to me. And he's like, I'm so happy you're here. I'm like, me too, dude. Good to see you. And then you got, just the...
You mentioned yesterday, I'm not giving anything, you mentioned a Brad Pitt interaction that he bought you a drink.
No, I didn't buy it. Drinks are free, by the way.
Come on,
I'm revealing myself a little bit. Friends from Jersey.
Yeah, please.
This is it.
But anyways, it was awesome. Just know it was awesome. It was spectacular.
Was there a person of that caliber besides Brad Pitt, maybe that you had like a really deep
Michael Block.
impactful conversation?
Yeah, Blocky stole the show, actually.
Where afterwards,
You said you did the worm on the dance floor. You left that.
Blocky, yeah.
Blocky was not.
I did hear that.
I did talk to Dean Blandino. I got to see Dean Blandino.
Dean went viral afterwards.
Yeah, so did Isaac. I was very happy that they were there because I thought me and my wife were certainly going to be the ones that were like, why are these two here when everybody else isn't? But from my understanding from the conversations that I had, I think they felt there were like groups and like if there was direct in groups, but they probably weren't going to invite them. Like they just wanted to make like easy on the people that were invited. Like, hey, we'll invite your entire. We'll invite
Burkhart, Brady, Aaron, Dean.
Yeah, boom. And then
team.
like there's the Monday Night Countdown crew.
Sure.
They're like, it felt like everybody had a group.
Jason, Ryan, all those guys were like, we're here.
Everybody had a group. Except for me and my wife. So we got a chance to like bounce around and like see everybody.
I have to think though, knowing how like Bradley Cooper gravitated towards you and all that, like there had to be a cool moment for you to have these people acknowledge you and that they are watching the show and that they are.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I thought it was the greatest night about that. Yeah. Chris Rock knew my name. Sandman goes, "Oh, McAfee, I watch it." It's like, oh. Yeah, it was awesome. I would just like to go on the record yet again and say it was.
And did your wife have a blast?
Yeah, we had an absolute blast.
I thought you guys were waiting in lines the whole time.
That's what I read.
Foxy.
Eating buffet food.
This guy.
What's that all about?
Eating buffet food. It's Nobu. It was fucking Nobu. Yeah, we did. We did stand behind two people and waiting to get
No, it's
Nobu.
Paul McCartney. Yeah,
You guys have raffle tickets or
I
something.
wanna hold your hand. First time since 1960.
I saw that. I didn't know that stat.
I didn't know that in real time. I was
Big
singing
stat.
it. I was singing it.
Good stat, right?
Like, Paul, hell yeah, dude, we're here.
Hembo was on that one. First time since 64. Boom.
I guess yesterday, me saying that Avril Lavigne played Skater Boy was the first time that it came out.
Hadn't been revealed.
Yeah, but she was awesome. And to be clear, those musicians, really cool. Like, one would just call out the other,
Get on up.
and then they would come up, and then they would just do their shit.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like, some of them I didn't know their songs. Like, Ice Spice was there. Obviously, she's very tight with Taylor. I didn't know her song. I didn't know it, but I would like say she put on a lot of energy.
Yeah,
A lot of energy up there. Tate,
How
same
about New
thing.
York City this summer? Knicks, Taylor Swift wedding. How about the Jay-Z concert over the weekend?
Three of
That
them,
was a
right? Three or four of them?
LeBron's there.
LeBron was
You
there.
said it was a nightmare?
Yeah, they said like
The
they-
third night there was a
last
security
night at
issue.
Yankee Stadium, like people were just like standing in there waiting.
Didn't go on until like
Yeah, like-
late.
Yeah, but I heard Jay-Z came out and said he wanted everybody to make sure they were safe getting in.
Then he brought out Rihanna
Sure.
and Beyonce together.
Yeah.
I think that
Was
was
Jeezy in there?
Jeezy came. He canceled his show in Vegas. Flew out.
Did they
Chef
do-
Rihanna, who it's hard to
Eminem?
hard to get a billionaire on the stage before
Yeah.
Eminem.
Nas
So, yeah.
performed with Jay-Z,
Yeah.
which was major in New York.
God, look at you doing it in New York, bro. New York's really doing it.
Trying.
And then for the ESPYs, obviously, we hope that this is a good show celebrating sports and not what it sometimes is.
Sure.
And we're right in the belly of the beast here, and I hope they do hear me. Let's make sure we're celebrating sports here. That's the purpose of the ESPYs.
As opposed to what?
Just shit.
That was a Dan Patrick question, AJ. That's
I'm
not
genuinely
cool, man.
kind of curious though. Like,
I didn't
You
know
know what I'm talking about. So I don't need you to ask for further details. You know what I'm talking about.
And then the World Cup Finals Sunday here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Game
not going to be
today,
America.
Shregs.
We got a big game today, Shregs. Are you going to watch the game with? Are you going to work today, or what are you doing?
I'm going to be watching.
France,
Spain.
We're going to some dive bar that
Oh, are you?
Bruce got blacked
Yeah,
out drunk with the
Shane
owner. Yeah, his guy's name's Shane All.
Crompton Ale House, great
Bro,
spot.
no, no, great.
Don't
Thanks,
say
Bruce.
that. Why did you say that? Hey,
Bruce, are you?
That's decoy. That's decoy.
never
We're
have to
not
buy a
going there.
drink
We're going
again.
to Jeff's Saloon.
Foxy, please show the video of him walking out of that bar
no.
again,
Oh,
please,
no.
just so everybody can understand what he just said is not the
Just
truth.
missed an absolute sitter.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man at 3:45 cannot be trusted.
No!
Yeah.
Shirtless! At least that restaurant had an A grade.
That's what I was
Yeah. Hey, to be clear, Oreen,
Yeah.
the Irish lady who's the bartender, that's either Maureen or Noreen.
We don't know.
Still don't know. Oreen, she was awesome. She might have been the best bartender I've ever seen dealing with somebody like Bruce.
Oh my God, shirtless.
Yeah, she
got
was-
married over the break and then comes back here shirtless.
Yeah, the 27-day wedding in
Yeah,
Croatia.
I saw the pics.
Comes over here.
Unbelievable.
Does it again. She poured him a water and just like slid it to him.
She knew?
Yeah, she's. That place was awesome. I don't know the name of that place, but I assume we will be there again. It's way too close to
Yeah, it's very close.
where we are staying, but
Nice
yeah, we've had a
bodega
blast.
corner, too.
Anything? We got 30 seconds before the hard out here. Anything we need to know about the football world that you know in your brain that we've not asked you about? Any Dan Patrick questions we should have asked?
No, Seahawks new ownership I think is pretty interesting. They sold that team, so you're going to have a minority owner from the 49ers who takes over the Seahawks who's multi-billionaire. Obviously, that's a storyline. And then we get into this season, and it's just anybody's game after last year with the Patriots and Seahawks. I cannot wait.
You're the man. We hope you'll hang out with us. We'll be back on the other side. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might change their life. Take 3.
You know what? I think there's only one thing left to do here. I've experienced cafecito time. I've experienced the wonderful culture. I've experienced the beautiful people, and I think we got some canes over here. We got some canes over here. We got some canes over here. This day in Coral Gables is going to be one that I will remember for the rest of my life. Ray Lewis started his dance right here at Miami. Ed Reed started his legendary run here at Miami. The legends of football run deep. The moments are special. The national championships are in abundance. Just last year, a lovely University of Miami woman diver from Italy won a national championship. This thing's been staring at me all damn day.
You're out of your mind, brother. You're crazy.
Kirk, I'm a little winded.
That's what I was going to say. You talked the whole time you were running. I'm giving you a chance to catch your breath, you son of a bitch. You're crazy.
I hope somebody got a lifesaver over there.
Is there a lot of that?
My man's out of breath.
It is a long way to the top.
Jump in your suit? Are you going to jump in that
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so
I'm tired for you. Oh, my God.
yeah.
Oh, he's going to take the jacket off. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Oh, he's taking the shirt off now.
Okay, all right.
Looking ripped.
Yeah,
Looking
looking
ripped.
fit.
Oh, he's taking the drawers off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The pants.
Not the drawers.
ladies and gentlemen, if you come to this beautiful campus, you will notice quickly that the students here love this university. They love this atmosphere. And I'm with everybody. I think the U is back. Give me.
He's got the speed on. Oh, my God.
Give me the.
Canes, baby.
Here it goes.
Oh, God.
Here it goes. Feet together. Feet together.
I think that was the lead so for the pencil.
And he's got the U. Rushing it out. Oh, my God. McAfee with the refreshing plunge. Miami and Florida tonight.
The following program is a collection of stooges talking about happenings in the sports world. It is meant to be comedic informative. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, or ESPN. There may be some cuss words because that's how humans in the real world talk. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further.
Let's go. This show stinks, and the fact that you listen, we are very, very thankful for.
McAfee on the line with a gorgeous assist.
The all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers.
You pig! Damn it!
Be a friend, tell a friend something nice could change their life. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the ESPYs Lounge here in New York City on this ESPYs Eve, July 14th, 2026. Hour 2 starts now.
Sports.
Good
Boom.
shot. Good opening shot.
Come in.
We have a couple empty.
Great shot.
Yeah, Jack and Diet, please, I guess. We'll do that. All right.
Whatever the boys are having.
Yeah, that's fine. Same thing.
Minus the diet.
What, you just went straight Jack?
Not Jack, something else other than, but some kind of bourbon, whiskey with
So
ice.
why'd you say
What?
minus? So
With minus the Jack.
That's a
or
completely
minus the
different
diet.
word,
right,
you
that's
dickhead.
Minus the diet. Obviously, guys, it's been a while. I've been off the air for 2 weeks now. Sorry.
that's the problem. Foxy. This is normally Foxy's issue. Foxy, you back there? Normally, Foxy comes back after the 2-week break, and he doesn't know how to work his fingers. Normally, he is just ass.
I don't know how to order
I
a drink
told
anymore.
Pat-
You're right.
I told Pat that is not true. I'm like Conor McGregor. I'm always fight ready.
Whoa. We just saw what happened.
He did say that. He did say that. The day after
Yeah.
Conor McGregor did the whole thing that happened just the other day,
Yeah.
I go, Foxy, why don't we get a little work on maybe the board before we go back live? Because every time we do a 2-week break, you come back and you're ass. And he goes, I'm not ass. I'm Conor McGregor. And-
Punches like that.
yes, he did. I'm like,
That's
okay.
awesome.
Thank you, Con Man. It's very kind of you.
Have Conman deliver a couple of those to the truck.
I heard it. I was
A little bit late. Okay. We appreciate you.
Thank
I guess
you, brother.
Hey, to the ESPYs.
To the wait. We should wait.
To the ESPYs.
Tone getting this guy to pull bottles out from the back. First drink of the day is obviously served to us here at the ESPYs Lounge. This is where all the superstars that you see at the ESPYs check in. They get a Hummer for free.
What?
From these people right over here. Sign up right over here. You get a free Hummer.
the car, not the other thing. I know Hawk's thinking about.
I think you also. I mean, there's a chance you can get in there. And then
electric?
You come right over. Yeah, it is electric. Yeah.
Took away a bag. Took it away.
It's a fully immersive experience.
Yeah, sure.
I believe they call it the 5,000. The something 5,000. But yeah, they got access to it. Come over here, get some deodorant. Yeah. Get some body lotion, some body spray from W. Shout out to Jake Paul, by the way.
Yeah.
Obviously, numerous businesses he's going. We had kind of becoming a thing. We had no idea what this was going to look like. We had no idea where we were. Obviously, shout out to Foss getting us on, the ESPN people that set this entire thing up. We appreciate that. The guy that runs the ESPYs obviously does not work for ESPN anymore. I'm sure he was pumped to hear that we're going to be cutting the lounge into half, but we are pumped to be here and thankful to be here. This is college football national champion, Super Bowl champion, Ryder Cup winner, AJ Hawk. AJ!
Hoggle!
Hoggle! Hey! AJ Hawk!
AJ Hawk! AJ Hawk!
This is stupid.
AJ Hawk! AJ Hawk!
No one's
AJ Hawk!
You're that guy who tackled the Miz.
Went viral, man.
That was viral
Miz,
as shit.
Okay. Still
Yeah,
going.
that was. I did get to tackle the Miz. You're right.
9-year NFL vet, Darius J. Butler's here.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing to my left over here, guy's locking it down.
Legend.
Holding it
Always.
down. You know, we walked into a couple enemies in this room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wouldn't want to walk into this room with anybody else. Or Kinley!
Yeah! That's the man right there. That's the man right there.
Kinley just told us with his eyes to go fuck ourselves. Obviously, Talks Tables here at Boss Connor and at Ty Schmidt.
What's up, boys?
And the booze bag, Tone Diggs, is still up at the bar. I don't know if he is
you
lost
getting,
or
man?
confused, but I
Sazerac?
appreciate
Oh, no. Foss
getting
just had
blamed.
to go fetch a Gingy.
Jeez, Tony.
Foss, obviously, working as a bar back, as well as a man who has to set everything up and book people as he hops out of the way. Superstars filing in for the ESPYs, obviously the annual celebration of the sports world. We hope that it will continue to be that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Celebrating sports.
34th year.
Yeah, and I think there's probably really good ones in there somewhere, and then it kind of took a turn for a while, and then hopefully we're back to being awesome, and we are certainly pumped and thankful to be. Are you okay, Tom?
No, just Schrags in this. Schrags was born to be in this environment.
First one.
Anytime we can cut back, I guarantee you're going to see
That's the first thing I saw
Schrags
Schrags.
just bopping around
Yeah.
looking for something. Where is he?
Boom,
There he is. Boom,
right
right
there.
there.
On the left.
Yeah, I appreciate him doing that. There's Fist having a good convo.
Is that Mick?
He was rolling around there earlier. It was all.
Who
All
runs
right.
New York, though, Bruce or Schrags?
What's that?
Who runs New York? You know, Bruce is like the king of New York.
Pete's the king. Bruce is the prince.
The prince who was promised.
Okay.
I don't think Bruce would agree with that. I think Bruce,
I think Bruce might challenge that.
Yeah, I think Bruce thinks the other way. But Bruce also has all of Croatia now. So
That is true.
he was speaking Croatian last night to the Irish bartender. She didn't understand a word he was saying. And once again, this was him exiting the bar last night. Bruce Brown, welcome back to New York. He's a married man now, ladies. He's a married man.
Yep.
And we know that his wife is certainly pumped to see that right there. And
Thank you, Tony.
we know last night was certainly special. Bruce, thank you for coming back to the city in such a big way, bro.
Ja sam pravi Hrvat.
You know, the difference between Serbian and Croatian is Serbian uses the Russian alphabet, Croatia uses our alphabet. Same language, different alphabets. I think that was him trying to sell me towards the Croatians over the Serbs because I think he's already inserted himself in a potential 1,000-year war or whatever going on.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that he did that. I've learned a lot about Croatia. It is a place that I would certainly want to get to. 17 hours to get there. So we kind of all opted out of taking a private plane to his wedding. But we are, at some point, going to have to go over with the king of Croatia, Bruce Brown.
Next year. We'll push that to
It look
next.
gorgeous. Look
We'd like to
phenomenal.
let the people of Croatia know that Bruce Brown has come back and said terrible things about all you guys.
Oh, come on. Never. Never.
He loves that place. He would move to Croatia.
I mean, it looks amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the stuff even that he just posted from it was, I mean, they were on a pirate ship. They're on the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean. Unbelievable.
You could see why you'd want to be there for 35 days.
Without a doubt.
Exactly. Yeah.
We could definitely see that. I see your, ladies and gentlemen, one half of the hammer.
Hey,
Cowboys AP
Is
Tone.
AJ giving a toast? Didn't you
to
say?
the ESPYs.
I'm not giving a toast,
Did
but
you
yeah.
say
Oh,
he
yeah.
was doing like a,
AJ?
Boys, to the ESPYs. Boom.
Celebrating sports.
Boom.
There's old
Celebrating
chips,
sports.
there's new
Cheers.
chips, there's red chips, there's blue chips, but there's no chips, like friendships.
I don't know if you said that right, but
Well said, Tony.
I'm thinking
Well said.
Nailed it.
better than Bruce did.
I think you maybe they're all in there. I just don't know if they were in the proper
Here's
order.
to the breezes that blow through the trees.
Nice.
I don't know if we can do that one.
There's a couple that I can't. Yeah.
Cheers to the ESPYs.
Cheers to
A couple
the
that aren't
ESPYs.
really.
Thank you
Cheers,
for letting
gentlemen.
us invade you here, obviously. Shreg's still here.
I was gonna say, he just found his way
Atta baby
over
Shregs,
to the Hummer AV
give yourself a Hummer. Did you guys give him a Hummer? Thank you for doing that.
Whoa!
The guy earned.
I can't wait to get a Hummer later.
Yeah. Jeez Louise. Where are you going?
Always a good day to get a Hummer. I'll tell you, as a guy who has got one,
You guys.
I will say it's
No
good.
doubt.
Hey, do you know much about the vehicle?
The crab walk.
Yeah, the crab walk feature.
Nobody uses it.
Pat does every day.
When would
apart.
you ever use it though? I guess if you were stuck
If you were
in
on the
a
beach.
desert, if you're stuck in a hole,
If
Yeah,
you
if you're on the
drive, if
beach.
you're in a city, you would use it because you can get
like instead of parallel.
yeah, so you can move like out of things. But obviously, nobody's driving.
Have
a
you
Hummer
ever tried it though once?
Can't you like scale up the side of a mountain
Yes.
doing that?
Yep.
Yeah, but if it rains, it's going to rain inside.
Yeah, you
Oh,
turn
okay.
it sideways.
Is there
Yeah.
a reason why it rains inside of my Hummer?
This guy don't know shit.
Yeah, right. That guy's the
Is that it
face
looks like
of
giving away a
Hummer in my
bag.
mind now.
Scott
Those
Howard
bags are
yesterday.
giving away. It looks like.
I'll tell you, it's all glass roof.
So you can't like. There's nothing to. No
There's
shade.
You latch,
Some sort of seal that.
and my seals just don't work.
You
so,
need Flex Seal.
so if it rain, rest in peace.
I have a lot
what
of.
you
I have a
need.
lot of.
Rest in
Flex
peace.
Seal.
Yeah, the guy.
He's
I think
not dead.
What?
You
No,
think
you're thinking Sam
Wow.
You're
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
Sham.
yeah, you're
No,
thinking
Sham
of
Wow's
Billy
alive.
Mays.
Sham Wow
Yeah.
got
You're
gotten
thinking
out.
of
Don't do
Billy
that
Mays.
to
You're
me,
thinking of
man.
OxyClean.
Yeah, Billy Mays is he.
Miss you,
R.I.P.
Billy.
This guy is kind of a knockoff Billy Mays, but
He's very good.
he's not. I
he's
saw
still
him in
Sham
a
Wow
boat.
guy's
I
alive
know.
too.
I know.
This the
The bottom of the boat
Yeah,
is a
exactly.
screen door.
What I'm saying is the ceiling of these things is a screen door. Okay, so the sun gets
Oh,
in,
so
the
you
water
need some
gets
Flex
in.
Seal.
Yeah, I would
And
need Flex
sunburnt
Seal like
driving.
that guy. But I would recommend that car.
There's a Flex Seal stand actually back here for everyone.
Shregs
attending.
just stopped by, sprayed it down his throat. He didn't know. Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, he's in a different country, but boy, I think he's still going to be bringing it. The British Open's happening this week.
Yes, the
This is
154th Open Championship.
And it is at the
Royal
Royal
Birkdale.
Okay, obviously Wimbledon, straight in the Royal Birkdale here. The only man that could give us what is actually happening, boots on the ground, is a damn good dog. Ladies and gentlemen, the most prolific writer that ESPN has. Stats say that.
Yeah.
Mark Schlaball.
Yeah,
International Schlaball. All right. International Schlaball, we assume will still have the same heat, but who knows? Hey, tell me a little bit about what we need to know about the Open. And I'm going to be honest, we were off for 2 weeks. There's a lot of things we missed. I had no idea Patty the Batty was fighting in that International Fight Week card before Connor. I had no idea we had another major this close. And obviously, we're friends with John Daly, so we understand the significance of winning one of these for your career. We understand how big this is, and obviously we appreciate this tournament. Vastly different style of golf every single year in this particular one. What should we be thinking as we look ahead to this? And we certainly knew this was going to happen, so you're telling everybody else stuff that we don't need. We already know.
Yeah, I mean, it's hot as hell over here. It's dry, it's fast, it's firm. Even the bunkers look thirsty this week. John Rahm talked about unprecedented conditions. It's supposed to be hot until the weekend. No rain in the forecast. Rahm said it today. You could hit a 6-iron 280 yards, Pat. I'm not sure I could hit a driver that far these days.
Why? Just
but,
because it's running, or because it's hot? Like
it's
what?
running. It's hot. It's just firm. It's fast. It's brown. You know, and it's gonna get firmer and firmer. I mean, it's only Tuesday. I've never seen an open course, a links course, this brown. Scotty Schilfer said the ball is going to roll forever. You know, Rory called it a double-edged sword because even the rough, the lush rough and the heavy rough that's usually penal might not be so penal because it's dying as we speak.
Okay, so the rough is dying. It's already brown. It's Tuesday. I believe you told us earlier it's going to be purple, by this weekend.
Yeah.
Wind also normally a big conversation in these. Is that still going to be a factor, or is the heat kind of killing the wind?
No, the wind's still blowing off the Irish coast. If you're a gambling man and you want a first-round leader, maybe take a guy in the Thursday morning wave before the winds whip up. I walked the 7th hole with Harris English, damn good dog, this afternoon, and that's the most exposed par 3 on the course, and it was blowing hard. But yeah, it's hot, Pat, and they don't have air conditioning here. And I finally figured out why the Axis powers never invaded England, because there was no AC. They've had a 200 year head start.
And they can't figure it out over there still.
They can't figure it out.
Well,
and I mean, the other thing, look, I'm not going to complain about coming across the pond on ESPN's dime anytime, but no AC and the food, you know, it's a struggle.
Okay,
they might have conquered. The British might have conquered the world for spices. They just never brought them back.
Wow.
Yes.
Boo-hoo from Schlabach.
Okay. International
Love it.
Schlabach.
Love it.
More
I love
like
it.
international schla. Boo. Okay, all right.
That's great. They still have Peroni. They had to import that too, though.
I understand you're still boozing over there. We respect.
Dude, I've been on the same milestone for
Cup that the air conditioning game
4 months.
A huge advance.
I think we're good.
I would like to tell Europeans the fact that they're mentally tough enough to battle without air
Or
conditioning. On
4 months? Is that accurate? Fuck, that might be accurate, actually. Jesus, I think that's accurate.
I think probably happens over there. Beautiful country. The sun never set on it, and I do appreciate the fact that you said that the people that found the good tasting stuff
using it to KP Detective
to England with it. But
to milestone 5. So I got like a level, one level left.
I believe you got ranch on the way because of the World Cup, from my understanding, Schlabach.
So I mean, I don't think I'll even. I might. I might get 740. Probably end up getting 740 by the time I hit milestone 5 detective. So it's like what, 12? I think I got to put 12 KP into this bitch. I think. I don't know. I don't know. The more I know, the more I am depressed. So try not to like get the math to the T, because if I get the math to the T, then it's just permanently running in my brain.
Since Tony Jacklin in 1969.
Cockroaches, dude. Cockroaches suck. Cockroaches and metal. Dude, I literally skip cockroaches and metalliths. I skip them. I just don't like the rooms. The rooms are fucked. Like I mean, obviously even the Goblin Minor. The Goblin Minor rooms fucking suck. But yeah, the cockroaches and metalliths are worse. I hate those fucking rooms.
So Schlabach, let's make sure we're not leaving out the ass. You're kind of putting the ass in ascot right now by leaving out the horse in this entire thing.
NPCs are fucked.
I remember when Brian Harmon, another dog.
Yeah, well, cockroaches are definitely worse than metalliths.
A couple years ago, I got into a cab on Monday, and the guy was listening to a cricket match on the radio. 2 days later,
I skipped. Specifically, I've never said that. Specifically, I've skipped them every milestone.
Games or you got to remember back in the
for a minute now. Can't even remember the last time I killed them. I would have been like,
I
would have been like
top English golfers headline international leaderboards: Matt Fitzpatrick, Tommy
sub
Fleetwood,
milestone
Justin
10,
Rose, Tyrrell Hatton, obviously. Tyrrell.
Depends on how he's playing.
Tyrrell when he plays well, Tyrell when he's playing bad. Yeah, Fitzpatrick, English guy.
Oh my God, the sun is finally coming out now that it basically is gonna leave my balcony anyway within the next 30 minutes. Fuck.
As we talked about the rough not being as flush. Tommy Fleetwood grew up here in Southport.
Okay.
Snuck onto the course as a kid.
Okay.
You know, his 45th start in a major.
Are you spamming luck potions this entire time as well, or have you just skipped luck potions?
Colin Morikawa is a guy, battled a back injury. He's a former Open Championship winner. He could be sneaky good here. His short game and putting leave a little bit to desire.
I want to be doing. I want to be doing combat right now. I just need to get this done with because my
look, Wyndham Clark's the best player.
What do you call it? My venture. Fuck's sakes, my passive is at zero double XP. So
what's this?
It'd be like 36 hours to get one level.
How to do it and how to make it work. But
he has two different hangers. He had the wooden one yesterday, and then he had a little flimsy red one today. So he's there's that one. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm really
skipping to. Damn. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm not. I don't know really why I asked. Like, I kind of knew you were skipping luck pots just to spam the spam strength potions, basically.
Maybe Lou Messi because he is American.
And then obviously you're crafting weapons anyway, so it's another reason just not to really give too much of a fuck. Obviously.
At the driving range of a major in England, where everything is so hoity-toity, I appreciate Wyndham Clark doing that. Let's talk about another American. Scotty Scheffler misses the cut for the first time in, 10 years or something?
78 starts.
And obviously, I read all the posts online about how
fair
many Tiger
enough.
made.
I don't
like
think they're
130
trash,
or
but if
something
you're...
like that straight, that thing's never going to be touched, is what people say.
I don't know.
Scotty missing the cut says what to you? Because the
I
first
don't
time you
think
came
they're
on our
trash.
show, your first take was,
But
Scotty's
if you're doing the
swinging
method
shit
that
right
you're
now, but he
doing,
doesn't
as
wanna
in,
talk about
you know,
that. And then he
crafting
would
and
go on to
spamming
win,
strength
and then come in
potions, then
second
yeah,
and
you
win,
want to
and come in
negate all the
second, and you
time.
would say,
You can
his
on
swing is
spamming
still
a
not
different
good.
potion.
He's somehow winning this. He makes the cut. Is that like a breaking point for Scotty?
Doesn't matter,
maybe
though.
to kind of reevaluate, or do we think he bounces back? How do you think Scotty views this?
Because if
week
you're just going
after
for XP,
something he hasn't done in
doesn't
forever.
matter.
Well, I mean, he hadn't won since the season opening event. He's got 4 runner-ups. He's got 14 top 25s and 15 starts. You know, his iron play has been a little bit off, but I mean, he's still top 25 in the world. He couldn't hit fairways last week, but I've been over to North Berwick,
Yeah,
Scotland,
dude,
and
I was
it's just
looking
a
at
little bit off. The wind's really tricky.
I was looking at Ashley's stats that she has left, and I'm like, oh my
British
god,
riders
man.
said, sorry to start with such an awful question.
I think you're doing it
you know,
right. Like,
what
as
you
much
do
as it
last week, and
obviously
he said, I worked out on
sucks having to
Saturday,
do
I
the
drove over here,
same
I played
thing
18
for
holes on
40
Sunday,
milestones, I think
played
you're
9 on
doing it
Monday,
right.
9
I'd
on
rather
Tuesday.
just,
He's never
I'd
played
rather
well
have
at Hotel,
combat
so,
to do,
you know,
which has the
maybe
best
it's a blessing
KP in
in
the game
disguise
more than
and
less for just
a
doing
mental
it
reset, a
actively,
physical reset.
than having, you know, 5
somebody
different
asked him about his
spread
legacy
out
earlier in that
milestone
pack. He
9 professions that you
I don't
have
really
to
play for a
finish.
place in history. I'm not playing
She's
for anything like
kind of
that.
got that going on
Because
right
it's gonna
now, and I'm
sound a
like,
little morbid.
oh,
At the end
that
of the
looks
day, I'm
like
gonna live my life,
shit.
and
That
it's
looks
gonna
so
end.
painful. The last 100
We're all
levels,
gonna
you have
die,
like
is what he said.
5 different spread
Yeah,
out
sorry,
professions
he's
to
not
finish in
more alive
milestone
right
9. I'm
now.
like, bro.
Hey, Rory said the same thing.
I mean, Scotty said something similar, not similar last year. Like right before he won the Open last year, he like gave one an answer like this, didn't he? Or am I wrong in that?
Yeah, like why am I doing this? You know, what does it all mean? I ask myself that every morning.
Yeah,
you know, that's just me.
Yeah, and then you say, there's no air conditioning.
For botany, wait, maybe, I don't know. I looked like,
let's continue to talk.
I looked
to
like
a guy
3
who
hours
is
ago. I think for botany, maybe.
abroad.
But then, dude, detective
Are you
detective
all by
is
yourself over there?
909.
Did ESPN just fly you over there by
I saw
yourself, or
that,
you
and I was like,
I got a producer here. I'm a one-man show doing everything.
God, that's hey.
That's a
Dog.
He's a damn good dog.
Yeah, damn good dog.
Come on, stop on. Come on. Go, dog.
That's what. When I saw that, I was like, fuck, that's the
That
worst.
feels really, really good.
At least for
AJ
me,
has a question
me,
you,
that's the
International
worst.
Slaw Boss.
Yeah, Schlabach.
Like, having that left,
International Schlabach, I'm sorry.
He's so depressed,
I don't know,
bro.
underdogs, under the radar players you're looking at that could possibly make a run, and also, what is the final score you believe that wins this thing?
Well, that's a good question. Jordan Spieth won in 2017 at 12 under. I don't think we're going to get the same answer
within
as
90.
Under because
Within
it was
90,
a lot
I
shorter.
think.
These
Yeah,
are a
man.
lot smaller greens. Average size about 5,000 square feet.
Well, I mean, she's been playing like
14
20
to
hours a
16
day
maybe.
for like weeks now,
guys have been hitting
right?
drivers
Like,
out there?
dude,
If you can
she's
hit a
on.
5-iron 300,
Every single time I've logged in for 2 weeks, she's been on. So.
Yeah, I mean, on some level, I think that's Scotty talked about this earlier today, the strategic, you know, the strategy
I
of it.
respect it.
Do you just wail on it and try to avoid the fairway bunkers? You know, the deep pot bunkers, that's their biggest defense out here with mounding. It's not the big undulating fairways you see on other links courses, but just, I mean, knock the hell out of the driver, knock it into the rough, and be 70, 80 yards out and go from there.
I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a hot sauce stream later. I don't really have many peppers to pick, but I actually have a buck ton of frozen peppers from last season.
You gotta have a complete game. So
I'm gonna see how it turns out. Obviously, a lot of them are gonna be a lot of the peppers are gonna have lost their potency. But they should still have their flavor. Should still have most of their flavor. But the potency might be lackluster, but that's fine.
That question is
Just make a mild hot sauce.
That sounds like a Dan Patrick question. Yeah. Because that's a hard question. He's never going to get it right.
That's exactly right.
Do you want an update from the ESPYs Lounge or no?
Yeah. Did I win an ESPY?
Yeah,
you should.
Yeah.
You're up for 4.
I mean, actually, we don't know who wins what for what anymore at the ESPYs, but we'll be excited to watch it. And hopefully we're celebrating sports this year like we have done in the past sometimes. Talk has made his way to the bar.
Man.
Okay,
hopefully you can stay protected.
He walked here from the truck to go get
Literally throw up some prayers, man.
Talk, we're proud of you, buddy.
I've been throwing up protection prayers left and right because I've been driving without insurance for like a month. It's just sketching them the fuck out. So every time before I get in the car, I just pray for like 2 minutes.
Talk spilled 3 drinks in 17 seconds last night.
It was the craziest.
And dude, the amount of times that I've just like come off off of an off ramp and been like, please no cops, please no. There's dude. I look in the rearview mirror and the cop already has someone pulled over. Like at least 5 to 10 times. I'm like, oh my god.
All over everything. So all the workers are like, we just made last call.
And that's because I literally can't fucking afford it.
Wet wipes.
Literally can't afford to insure my shit.
Okay, because there's another.
That's what I mean. Like, throw up some protection prayers, bro.
Right over top of it, and he goes, I guess I gotta get out of here, guys. Then Steph Curry comes over, daps him up, and then he walks away. He goes, Steph Curry is really kind. Oh, no way!
Someone follow him all the way. Get a camera to follow him. Great.
Not a chance.
We need someone to follow him with a
Like, as fucked up as it sounds, I think I've literally.
Hey, Talk, I'd like to point you towards a guy.
I've literally, like,
if you're gonna do
avoided.
this, if that's piping hot.
Actually, the ticket that I would have gotten, I would have ended up paying that amount through insurance anyway. So it's kind of like that's why I've been doing it. It's like, well, if I get nailed with the ticket, that's what I would have. That's literally what I would have paid in insurance anyway.
It has been the greatest run for John Rahm.
Sakes, this world's so fucked.
This kind of feels like a course that maybe he could excel at. Is Rahm or one of the live guys? Are they ever gonna be in contention again?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Haddon. I think this course does suit Rahm. He's performed well in the Open in the past. He's won 3 times on Live, and he criticized all of us for diminishing that fact.
Yeah, that's my goal today. Today and tomorrow. Get insurance. Get insurance. If I get car insurance, then I don't even have to. You know, I mean, I don't have to look over my shoulder. I don't have to. I mean, I'm still gonna throw up protection prayers, but then I don't have to. You know, I don't have to worry about it.
An entire set now of 3D printed irons that he'll play with this week, so that'll be fun to watch.
You like that, huh? It sounds like that's something you do love that happens. He was just golfing with big trees. I don't know where he was. He was in. He was golfing. Did you see it on his Instagram? He was maybe over
Redwood Forest, maybe.
Ooh, that's what it looked like.
Get a job, I know, and I know you want a job that you actually enjoy. Obviously, that isn't necessarily a 9 to 5, and I think that would that'll benefit your life greatly, bro.
I got a 3D printed putter that Michael Collins gave me, the caddy. I lose about
ESPN caddy.
Michael Collins
I lose about 6 strokes around on the greens. It's awesome.
It's the first round Bryson's playing with these clubs. He's 3D printed, like the full set.
If you're not counting the 472 rounds he's played on YouTube, yes.
Do you watch those?
Dude, you know what's funny is I didn't realize. I mean, I kind of thought it, but I just looked it up this morning. Those I think you saw me plant them. It was like 2 weeks ago. I planted these plants called Nicotiana plants, and I was like, are these I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, are these fucking nicotine plants? They literally are nicotine plants. They're tobacco plants. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Did you see the guy sued him for $600 million?
Who?
They stole my idea that lost $6 billion. You owe me 600,000 more.
I didn't see this. When did this happen?
Not feeling pressured to play, dude. Oh yeah. Oh, exact, dude. You won't have that angel devil situation on your shoulder, being like, keep getting gains, bitch. You're almost there. Meanwhile, the angel's like, hey, life still exists over. Yeah, you won't have that shit going on anymore.
Stray away from golf for a second here because we were actually talking last
but yeah, dude, apparently, yeah, I'm growing. I guess I'm growing a couple. I mean, you know, ornamental nicotine plants. Because I guess these ones. I think you can harvest them, but these ones grow flowers more than actually produce like tobacco per se. But I guess you could actually they are like the leaves are literally toxic. So yeah, thank God I don't have my dogs here anymore. If I had my dogs here, I would actually have to like lift them up and get them out of the way.
No, I saw a stat this week said Georgia.
I was like, oh, I guess I'm growing fucking tobacco.
And all the FBS.
It flowers like crazy. I guess I didn't know that tobacco plants are fucking beautiful. Tobacco plants are actually fucking beautiful.
Because Kirby has been very much like. What do you guys think?
I never knew.
I've heard him in like 100 different combos. Just be like, "What do you think is right answer? What do you think is right answer?" I
don't know. Actually, hold on. Can you see? You might. Actually, I was gonna say you might be able to see. Actually, no, you can't see it.
Dogs fans have
probably can't see. Actually, yeah, you can kind of see it. It's right there. It's literally right there. You can probably just barely see. And then the other one is there. So I got one there, and then another one there.
Nowhere
you can probably barely see it. But yeah.
Penn State, Michigan, Oregon, everything like that. I think a lot of SEC teams are talking about that. But I think Kirby is like a college football
Maybe
pillar,
if I- hold
personally
on.
at this point. So if he's taking 3 stars, I think there's a reason for that.
Oh,
think
yeah, there we
he's
go.
Looking ahead, I think he
You can
is
kind
ahead
of see now, yeah.
Game.
Yeah, that's it
Do you
right
view
there.
Kirby
So
that way? Is
that's
how
that's
everybody
one.
in
It's
Georgia
kind of
feels?
red on the outside there,
Kirby's
and then the
strength
other one
was
is
always
kind of
signing
beside
high
it.
school talent, recruiting high school talent,
There.
developing high school talent. And I think they
You can
he
see the
does it
pink
better than
leaves, the
anybody
pink and the
else
red
out there.
leaves.
Now that Saban is retired, but I just don't think he's going to pay a 4-star guard.
But yeah, I'll be out there later. I'll be out there later
You know, he's
before
not
I
gonna
do
pay
my
him
hot
more
sauce
than
stream.
the guys that are already on his team. So they've got a couple 5 stars.
I'll give you an
I'll
up,
be curious,
give you
know,
guys an
he's
up
got a
close
bunch of guys
shot.
leaving after this season. I'll be curious to see if he goes heavier in the transfer portal, but. You know,
And I got dude, my cherry, I snapped it yesterday, but my cherry tomato plant is, I think it's 5 feet tall now. I think it's 5 feet tall, and I kind of chat GPT'd it, and they said it's like, that shit should get 7 to 8 feet tall. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but Stetson could spin it, bro. Like that's why Stetson in the NFL, why he was able to just leave for a year, kind of do his own thing, and come back because he can spin it. I think Stetson, the mailman,
Dude,
right?
exactly. Damn right, man.
He could spin it. I don't know.
You know?
I don't know if Gunner, from what I've seen, great athlete, damn good dog, like all those things. Tough. Obviously, the first time we saw him, he gets John Elway, and then he gets back up. Does he have enough talent with this to be able to win a natty? That's a real question. I think. I think that's a real question.
Man, I just can't wait for Stonemaw.
Against Tennessee in the fourth quarter,
Like I'm not even ready. I'm not even ready, but I just want it. I just want that. Yeah, I just want that very badly. This game is so good, man. Aside from combat, but I mean, again, I don't care about combat, so that's kind of the good thing. I shouldn't even say aside from content for combat is also another, you know what I mean? That's also the other, that's the other fucking problem.
Can you tell me about expectations for Lane and LSU? Because obviously LSU, with the amount of money they paid him, with the amount of hype, with the amount of drama to get him down there, and drama around everything that Lane does.
Honest, dude, I just want the capes. I don't even give a fuck. I just want the capes. I think I just want the capes.
He's kind of trying to temper it.
At least right now, I want the capes.
In a few weeks to see him, but he. I mean, look, they went out and they spent a ton of money. They got the quarterback.
I'll initially use the capes as motivation.
I think running back's a little bit of concern with them, but they spent as much money on Ryan Kelly last year and ended up fired. So you got to get the locker room right. But he's got a couple good defensive players from Ole Miss. I mean, oh my God, I'm excited. Yeah, like I can't wait, man.
Game day is not definitely going there. Remember, only
hopefully that's not too loud. Let me know if that let me know if this blower is loud as fuck.
Dabo, good guy. He's done a lot for college football. Since I've been on College Game Day, Clemson has not been good at football. They have not been good at football. They've been good at football, but they have not been in national conversation. The convo about Dabo was always like,
yeah, that's one of the biggest things is the content for combat. Like obviously, combat is a fair bit scuffed to begin with, but we have no extra content. We have no unique bosses yet. I think the minute we get a unique boss and then some dungeons and then some raids, oh brother, that's whenever we're fucking cooking. That's whenever we're cooking with flammables.
I think LSU's 10-point favorites. I think
the hype that'll come out of an ass beating if that is what happens down there in Baton Rouge. And then week 2 is what? Ohio State, Texas, and Austin with game days there. And then week 3 is in Oxford, LSU at Ole Miss. And they wouldn't announce that game days there because I guess things could go completely off the rails for both. LSU could lose to Clemson. They could just absolutely do it and not do it.
I'd imagine that probably has slightly something to do with it. I would think so. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they would have probably. Otherwise, maybe they would have been trickling out updates up until now. But the fact that they haven't touched combat in
is that what it was?
16 months or some shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's probably an engine discrepancy on how combat acts. Like I don't know. Obviously, I don't know, but yeah, there's got to be something going on.
He's an NFL guy, I think.
Considering they literally haven't updated it, period, other than the like not queuing, but being able to quick attack. That's the only update that I think they've done in like 16 months was the quick attack thing.
Ends up taking place. He's back. He is a weapon.
Yeah.
He is an unbelievable football player. I don't think anybody's talking about Ole Miss either.
No.
Nobody's talking about Ole Miss. Who's everybody talking about in the SEC? Is it Kirby this year?
Texas is the favorite.
Texas again.
No,
Arch.
Arch.
It's
Probably
Texas,
Arch's
Georgia,
last
Ole
season.
Miss, LSU.
All right. International
Texas,
slump.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I think what they learned is that the community wants more, right? Like, I think they were fine with the classic, you know, very slow board game style combat, but then, yeah, obviously the community pushed back hard enough that they're like, fuck, fine.
That's the last time I needed a That's the last time I needed a police escort.
And that's why I still don't expect. That's why I still don't expect much. Like, I just can't imagine that they're gonna. They can't. I just can't. I just don't think they can. They can go crazy with it. Like, I mean, and if they were to, they would have to. I don't even know what it would take. It would take like a whole. It would take like restarting the game. I have no idea, but yeah, I still don't expect it to be ape shit. But I don't know. Like I said, if they were able to just make it so you're not in kite mode, if you're just not kiting the fucking mob when you're trying to move, that alone would create so much more substance, because you're like, oh shit, I can actually move free instead of being locked into kiting this fucking mob.
Yeah, I was out in Oregon a couple months ago, met with Dante Moore and Dan Lanning, and I talked to a couple of his assistants. I mean, they're loaded again, and I love Dante Moore.
Malty? Oh god, yeah. Dude, I haven't even really thought about Malty. Oh boy.
That was a really weird
I haven't
game.
even thought about Malty. And then that's the other thing too, is like, we don't really have combative magic yet either. Maybe they... I don't know if they're planning to update combative magic into the game or not.
Had the pick six on the first
I would
pass of
hope
the
so,
game,
though.
and it just steamrolled. But Oregon's got a ton of talent. Dan's a damn good football coach.
Oh, you want multi-dungeon? Okay, yeah. So you mean like player party? Okay. Yeah.
Freeman's good. I love everything about Notre Dame. I grew up an hour from campus.
At first, I thought you meant like as in like multiple mobs. I was like, fuck, I don't even want to think about that yet. Because obviously, yeah, multiple mobs on RuneScape is a pain in the ass. But I couldn't even imagine it on this game. Fuck.
I didn't know you were a Hoosier. Congrats on winning the Natty last year.
Yeah, wow.
I'm not I loved Bobby Knight growing up. Notre Dame football and Bobby Knight basketball.
Yeah, I think we kind of get that.
Yeah,
Hear that. Yeah, we hear that the way you talk. Yeah, we hear that the way you talk. And enjoy yourself.
Yeah, that's
over
the
there,
other.
brother.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe taking some of the
I'm really
European
looking forward to
rays,
world
you know,
events. I
enjoy
keep
the
forgetting
heat,
that
the
world
sauna,
events
listen to
are
the bedroom, just
coming
kinda
sooner
live your
than
life
later.
over there and let us know what
Yeah,
all
that's
happens, brother.
yeah, man. Fuck, we're gonna have to
Almost
mention that
killed a lady in a
tomorrow.
roundabout last night. It wasn't good. Driving on the left side of the road's hard.
Yeah, because you got to look the opposite direction.
Opposite way. I keep thinking somebody's gonna T-bone me.
We hope that doesn't happen.
Mark.
Yeah, because that has to happen in Auburn, we've learned.
Yeah,
That's kind of exciting, I guess. We get a little bit of a combat update. Plus, we're finally almost done filling in every bounty board in the game.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
And then yeah, world events right around the corner. I'd imagine. I'd think. I don't know. I have not been paying enough
Ladies and
attention.
gentlemen, joining us right now is somebody who just won a record-tying 6th World Cup skiing title. She's nominated for the best athlete in women's
Gotta
sports.
take my glasses off. Holy shit!
That's the title.
Oh, and I
Yeah.
can barely read
Ladies and
chat.
gentlemen,
Nice.
Won slalom gold at the Olympics.
I gotta get a new
The What's
prescription.
the Point pod.
That's fucking bad,
Our
bro.
favorite
My eyes
pod.
are getting worse. I hate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, American
Why?
Michaela Show.
Why?
Thank you.
What do I gotta eat to make my vision better? Do I just gotta eat mangoes every day or something? Like, what the fuck do I gotta do, bro? I just want my vision back. I want my eyesight back so bad. Fuck.
I know what's happening. He'll do it too.
He is. Hey, you are ridiculously jacked, bro. Obviously, you are as well, Michaela. You're the greatest skier in the history. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This feels like a great event. to
Botany,
celebrate people who are incredible
bounty,
at what they do.
chef
I'm happy that you get
pantry,
celebrated here on a very regular basis, and obviously the Olympics,
thematic
you get a chance to
treasure.
celebrate
Yeah.
together. How have you been since last time we
Yeah,
talked?
yeah.
Thank you
See,
for
that's
more
what
records.
I.
How is life right now?
That's
And
what I was
welcome back
thinking
to America.
Andrew was
Thank
doing
you. Yeah,
yesterday.
it's good
Was
to be
fucking
around.
around
I
with
have
the
been traveling a
botany
little bit. I was in Norway.
bounty boards as well as the forest quest.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
wondering
and then
if
coming back
maybe
here
he
has
was
been
like
really funny
bug
because everybody
testing
that
the
we
bounty
meet is
boards
they're like,
alongside
"Oh,
what the
you're
quest
from
brings.
Alex." Like, You're
Who
from
knows?
Norway.
Who
Oh my God,
knows?
Holland.
Yes.
Yes.
Who
Yeah, we're
fucking-
actually Man City fans. Yeah, we're Man City fans because of Holland.
Playing
My
for
guy.
USA next World Cup, actually.
Yeah.
He's going by Earl, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what we-
Earl?
Ed.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that
it's
quest. I'm
tough
looking
to
forward to that
imagine
quest though, bro.
No, he's
Like, I
American.
really.
Messi's playing for America too. Lou.
Yeah.
If they
Michaela.
make
Good news, we're
a
winning the next one. So
fourth
whoever's doing this
fucking
one, good luck.
teleport
We got-
for the
yeah,
forest,
Holland.
I'll lose my mind. Like, I'll actually freak, like in a good way, freak out, like in the best way, freak out. Because then I will actually make a forest guide on how to run the forest. If they put the fucking, if they put a fourth teleport right here, brother, like right here, right next to the crystal clearing, I will fucking scream. I'll scream, bro.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, it's an honor to be nominated. I know that sounds like diplomatic, but
It does.
everybody who's nominated in the category is incredible. Like Hillary Knight, I
Yeah, I'll
root for
fucking
her. I cheer
scream.
for her. It's incredible. So
Where was the where was there? Hold on, there was a room
It's really
under.
good to be
Oh,
here. It's good to meet
if you
other
see here
athletes.
though,
It's good to be able to celebrate
this is
sports and the great performances that have
yeah,
happened
this
this
is where they
season.
will
It'd be
this is
amazing
what they're
to win again,
constructing.
for
So
sure,
you can
but
see this is the
I feel like
hematic rooms
you know, the
ruins.
nomination is just it's great to get that recognition.
So that, and that's where that's what's under construction
good, and
right
we
there.
acknowledge
So
that.
so obviously there's something going in
We
here.
acknowledge Michaela.
But I pray to God that we get like a teleport
AJ's
for
got a couple, he's got a daughter.
for
he's
the
got a
Eastern. If
couple
we get an Eastern teleport, oh my God, I would
in the
lose my
future will probably
fucking
have
mind. I don't think they'll do it though. I don't think they'll do it.
Right now, she's doing well.
I don't think they'll do it.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Captain? Yo, dude, so good to see you, man. I hope you're well.
He's got a green thumb.
Yeah.
He also has no kids or any other real profession. Now he will be getting married soon, so life will change for him. But
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
can we talk about women's sports?
I feel like I commit a
can.
sin when
My
I think
daughter's
about the
definitely
future,
gonna play
dude.
sports.
I mean,
will
kind
force
of,
her to be
truthfully,
playing
yeah.
team sports.
Honestly,
I
a
had
little
people that
bit.
tell me
You must.
I can't force her into that. I was like, well, I view it as school.
Yeah, that
I view it
exactly. That
as
area
life
up there
lessons.
is
Like,
lot
she-
of
it's
options, too.
it's
definitely gonna do
untouchable
sports.
without
How do
running
you
through
feel?
hell,
And you're
basically,
one of
yeah.
the
Or at least
drivers
kind
of
of, like kind of.
Women's sports feels like
Shouldn't
harder
say
than-
hell, but
Yeah.
because at least we do have that north teleport. I don't have it on this account. Obviously, the other teleport's right here. So at least we have that telly that kind of leads us right there. But dude, if we got a teleport that was right there, man, that would be fucking. Because then you can avoid the shades and the vipers, debatably. And then you can get right to the thistles and right to the swabs, because that would help my run so much, because I would just telly there, grab thistles, grab swabs, grab a bitter fruit, and then I'd teleport north teleport, which is right here. Then you can grab that sage, the fucking clovers, and then continue the rest of the forest run. I don't think they'll do it though. I really don't think they'll give us that telly. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Getting really hot.
But I pray
Yeah, it is
for it.
getting hot.
I
Yeah,
pray.
I mean, WNBA is getting real hot. I mean,
Too hot.
Dan Patrick needs to ask his hard questions. Kathy Engelbert ASAP.
Yeah,
that
I
needs,
agree.
that
Yeah,
needs to
I've been
happen
good.
ASAP
I've just
for the
been
good of all
so
sports.
fucking busy. I know you've probably
Somebody
been
who now my
busier than
daughter's
ever too with the
2 months now at this
TCG
point.
game and
We got
whatnot. And
food,
I know
we
obviously in
got
the summer you
ideas,
gotta
we got
fucking
opinions, we got
basically
attitude.
mow every other day,
Basketball,
especially where
kicking,
you
soccer
live. So I
ball.
know you've probably
It's,
been
like, fun to
busier
watch,
than
and then
ever.
I
But yeah,
watch
pretty much
the women's
same.
sports
Just been
continue to
I've
grow,
been
and it's
so
like,
fucking
man,
busy.
It does feel like. How many years have you been doing this now? Have you been?
Finally have 2 days off. This is
Okay, so
like
at
my
the
first 2
beginning-
days off in like a
Okay,
week.
and I don't know skiing because I
I'm
assume
so
it's
fucking
always
tired, man.
women's Skiing has always been.
I just slept for
Actually,
13
ironic-
hours.
Well, not ironically, but skiing is one of the few sports where women have had equal prize money to the men. Really, there are a couple races that, like the men race Kitzbühel, and then the prize money is insane. But otherwise, like I've had several seasons where I've out-earned the men in prize money. Just it's really based on your performance, and there's a lot of opportunity.
Let's
so.
go.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
To the bank. Unbelievable. Better win tonight.
Yeah, we love that. Let's get her an award.
I just snorted.
That's okay.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah,
I know
right.
it's
You're right.
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Yeah, we're all living in the same day. Time
Oh.
is a flat circle, but
It's been tough to squeeze in fun and game. Dude,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's
Dude,
more European
exactly,
for
man.
sure.
My days
Yeah.
off
Air
have just been catching up with
They don't-
bullshit life,
Actually,
like
this is
fucking
totally
rent
different. They don't have
bullshit,
AC
car
here, really, so
bullshit,
it's-
fucking
it's been tough this
grocery
summer, but,
bullshit,
yeah,
and then just working
it's
out.
a lot bigger
I haven't
in
had
Europe.
actually chill
Bodie
time for a
Miller,
while because usually I only have
sure
one
this
day
is
off, like
big.
one day off a
It's
week.
like
for like the last month and a half.
Energy into the US.
And then finally, I asked for 2 days off because I was like, I need 2 days off. I was like, if I don't have 2 days off, I just can't get anything fucking done.
Shout out Vermont. This guy's backyard.
Yeah. Snow's a bit icy up there.
It is.
Easy.
Yeah.
It's close to close to an open beta. Hopefully, dude, that'd be fucking awesome, man. That'd be really cool. I hope I can get a chance to actually fuck with it, man. I hope I can get a chance to fuck with it. I have not been able to fuck with it since it was in alpha. I hope it's going well. It sounds like it's going well. And I love that too, man. I don't know if you saw, but Kiefer's did a RuneScape board game, which is so funny because like this, like basically Brighter Shores, like basically is in like an active board game without being classified as a board game. But Kiefer's actually legitimately made a RuneScape board game, which I fucking think is sick. I haven't had a chance to fuck with it either because I know if I try to, I'll be like, I won't sleep. I'll have 0 sleep. But yeah, I want to play both your guys' video games.
Okay, I'd like that. Take your SB there.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're video games. I'm going to say not. They're video games. At the end of the day, they're video games.
I mean, obviously, skiing is something. It's you out there. You have a team around you behind the scenes. But I guess what is that?
Truck brakes. Truck brakes. Hose. What?
Absolutely. I mean, it is a different vibe.
Dude, that happened, man. That happened on my New Yorker. The brake hose line, like it cut. It like cut itself and was leaking. And then, dude, as soon as I got the right one, or no, I can't remember which one it was. I think I fixed the left, and then once I fixed the left, the right hose cut. How the fuck does that happen?
I like feeling like I'm in control of the outcome. But I also feel like there's points and times where I look at team sports and I think how incredible would it be to carry the weight of something so big together. I definitely felt that at the Olympics. It was like, oh my gosh, I just feel so isolated.
Yeah, RuneScape. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, maybe you've seen it too, Zedge. Have you seen it? Have you seen Kiefer's RuneScape board game?
What do you do? Just punch a wall? That's what I used to do as an isolated position.
I'll have to post it. I think you'd like it. Actually, I think you'd like it a lot.
Bad idea. Can we talk about what's on your wrist here?
Like I said, I haven't played because I know I'll get stupidly addicted. I wonder if he's live right now. Hang on.
Here, look at this. I mean, wow, pretty gold. It's a Longines. I just got it.
It's very nice.
You just got it?
I just got it like this spring.
Oh, let me break it real quick because I'm trying to put this on my wrist. God, I feel so.
I'm just gonna take a couple links out.
I feel so cool. Thank you.
Holy fucking lag! Really?
Does it not quite fit?
Did I win this? Did I win this on a mountain or did I buy this?
Well,
God, he's usually live like a lot. Like he's live like almost not 24/7, but oh, he's not live right now. Damn it.
I bought it with effort.
I think he's in the middle of moving, but yeah, he's got a lot of time. He's dedicated his last couple months to just basically AI deving a RuneScape board game, and it looks great. It actually looks great. I'll grab a.
If you want to get on a
I'll grab a link, but I think
you kind of just decide, like, you know what, I'm not gonna ski.
Hang on, actually, I know what I need to do here. You gotta go to his fucking. I gotta go to his page. If you go to his page, twitch.tv/
like May, June, July, it is pretty strength and conditioning heavy. So we kind of have training camp, but like I've been traveling to Norway, to Austria. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I almost broke it. Yeah.
And just
is it I am Kiefer's? Wait, what the fuck?
All right, what are the workouts? Legs.
A lot of legs, squats, Bulgarian split squats. Bane of my
Oh, it is I am Kiefer's. I didn't realize he changed it back to I am Kiefer's. Okay, so if you go to his go to this channel. Actually, no, I think I can copy and paste the about. Go to Here's Edge. Literally, you can play this. He's got it in. I think he's also got it in. He's beta testing. There was so much air in the system, and I was on the way back from a trip a few hours away. Damn, bro.
So you work out with husband, though, right?
Yeah.
Not hood enough for me.
When we get to be together, kind of during this period of time, then we do a lot.
It's not block TCG enough. Fuck, that's funny. But yeah, if you guys check that out, like he's got it on the Google Play Store. He's got it similar to what he's got it very similar to what you're doing, Captain.
And then
he's in the middle of I believe a closed beta, like because obviously the Google Play Store, you need to like have it, you know, beta tested or whatever for a certain amount of weeks. I think like 2 or 3 weeks, and then you can actually, you know, upload it to the store as like a live game per se.
Almost cut his leg off.
Yeah, and then his shoulder.
Jeez.
Yeah. No, it was bad. It was gnarly.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, 20 people in 2 weeks. And yeah, I think Kiefer's has like, he has a good following. Obviously, he hasn't been as active the last few years. I mean, neither have I. But yeah, he's got like a 60,000 following on Twitch and quite a good core group. Like I'm sure he's gonna pull it off. But yeah, it's a very interesting. Like I said, I haven't played it yet, but it looks good. From what I've just barely seen on his stream, it looks great.
Video on Spotify very clutch too, because you can listen and watch. But you mentioned overcommitment. And how did you learn to deal with that? Like, I'm assuming early on in your career it's tough to do like stuff like this and like actually enjoy the off season. How did you learn to do that? Was there a certain point where it's like, hey,
hashtag block.
So much, like mentally, like I have to take a break. How did that kind of
from the block, kid? Can't fuck with me.
I've sort of naturally grown into more of the media marketing side of things. In the beginning of my career, I had success early on, but it's like
1 hour till the Spain game.
Sort of naturally grow into it. So the first few seasons of my career was like I was just home and working out for 8 weeks in the summer, and it, you know, I didn't have to do that much travel. And then as I got more sponsorships,
I'm surprised he's not live though. He's been live streaming this a lot.
And maybe more time commitment. I feel like that was a pretty natural progression, but I've been lucky because my family was always very protective of my time and energy and mental space.
Instagram. Go to. Do you have Instagram, Zedge? I don't know if you have Instagram. I think there's some. I think there's some footage on his Instagram, but yeah, does he not have VODs? He might not have VODs saved.
Really give 100% to that, but it's a tough balance because ski racing is.
Fuck, he doesn't have any. Yeah, he doesn't have any VOD saved. That is weird. That is really weird.
Once August hits, I have no time to do.
That's actually weird. I would check his Instagram if you have Instagram. That is really weird that he doesn't have his VOD saved.
And I mean, it's probably the same in every other sport too, but there's not a lot of time when you're doing it.
Yeah, that's mad weird.
That'd be great. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ashton. Braxton.
Haroon boy, dude, he might. I'm sure he will actually.
Like ass crack.
It's close.
And I am gonna tell you, I don't like that.
I wonder if he will.
He's first time All-Star.
But if you just do
played in the NFL.
Wow.
I was talking.
If you look up his Instagram, I'm assuming it's just. I'm pretty sure it's just I am Kiefer's. But yeah, I think he has some gameplay on there. I could be wrong though. I don't really use Instagram.
Trying to be better. And it becomes this psycho obsession that the greats have.
Yeah.
That's what
68 people on it. That's
You don't sit complacently. You're like always looking.
Because he was obsessed with Melvor Idol. When Melvor Idol came out, he was obsessed with it.
And I think, but you have to, don't you? Isn't that kind of like the part of being elite in this entire thing? It's kind of
like
a gift and a curse.
It's like an addiction to feeling like what's around the corner, and if I've done something.
So was I. He's the one who got me. He got me addicted to Melvor Idol actually.
It's more like if I just work a little bit harder or maybe a little bit smarter, I find there's always something you can tweak, like nutrition, the mental work, definitely the physical work, and there's always new and
hopefully he does
ways of training
post some VODs of it. I wonder if he did have VODs up, and I wonder if he just like took it away. Of course it's private. Fuck.
Like a decline, and then you think, oh, that wasn't the right direction. But there's so much.
Join the.
It's like a constantly changing.
Join the.
And you're always peeking around.
Join the beta testing.
And then you see like success improve, or you're. Like the best feeling I have is starting the racing season and feeling strong.
I would follow him. Follow his Twitch though. Follow his Twitch.
I have nightmares about it. Like
I can't believe there's not a VOD though. That's really weird. That's like actually not concerning, but I feel like he specifically.
The best feeling
hid the
is going
VODs.
To make a run and feel like, oh, I've got
I would have used them as progress markers, but
nobody's watching you do the Bulgarian split squats,
right?
And you don't know if you've done enough until what?
You gotta ask to join.
When you're like, am I strong enough or not? And then you get there, you're like, oh,
he'll accept you.
Everything paid off. But yeah, I mean, you have to look 3 months down the line, or even 3 years down.
My guess is he doesn't have anything patented, and that's why he's scared to, like post stuff too publicly, because someone could just steal, like quite literally steal that from him.
That's what Dan Patrick.
That's my guess. But that is weird. It's slightly weird that it's not like that there's no VODs. Don't want him to know it's me. Fair enough.
Maybe do a golf
That's
round.
fair.
No, I watched her out of the sand. I think she should.
Okay.
I think she's not bad.
Well, he
though.
definitely doesn't know who you
everybody saw
are,
the
but
first
yeah.
The skull.
I get it.
And that was just practice. I should not do the motion that I just did. Okay, I know that, but that is what the ball did.
Yeah,
the ball did go that
did.
way.
It did.
The second one.
Pure
Was nice.
contact, yeah,
It was very nice. Nobody's talking about that. Everybody's talking about the skull.
And they won't.
Yeah, nobody's gonna talk.
Well,
about
she's a great commish.
Yeah, but
makes adjustments.
Yeah. Well, so that's what everybody's wondering.
That's
but
what the question pigeons.
But
Hey.
I do hope that Dan and her.
The
get a
baby
chance to
pigeons
chat.
are fucking
Booking
around on
sucks.
my
Thank you
balcony
for
so
joining our
much
show.
now. Oh
Dan
my
Patrick
god, dude.
question
They
coming.
shit on my tomato plants yesterday. I was like,
If
all right,
was to
that's where
show
we
a
draw the
clip
line.
Of you talking on my show to my daughter about her mentality or mindset and how you treat competition and like day to day being an athlete. You know, everybody talks about the Mamba mentality. I had a very lucky opportunity to be around Peyton Manning. So hard work
Hey,
obviously is
I'm
the
not
basis
feeding
of
you guys.
everybody that's
Fuck
ever been
off.
Great. But your mentality,
I'm not feeding you.
What is it? Are you trying to get better every day? Or trying to get better every moment? Are you like a long-term thinker? Like, what is your mentality?
Yeah,
think that
I hope he
separates
streams
you from
today.
who you
He's
are
been
with,
streaming. Dude, that'd be so funny if today's the only fucking day he doesn't stream. He's been streaming every day for weeks now, and obviously streaming the
SB winner already.
streaming the board game.
Do the right thing. What is like if you had to describe the way your mentality is or mindset is, what separates you from maybe others in between the ears? What would you say it was that I could tell my daughter? Yeah, Dan Patrick question. You need to think about that.
Yeah.
We got time.
We got time. How
That
much
was
time
good.
do
Hey,
we
that
have?
was a good.
Yeah, that was.
I think Dan would be happy about
That
that.
was well done. Yeah,
Good for you,
very
man.
Good. I'll
This
say
one's
that.
for you.
No, yeah, very
This
good.
one's for you.
Yes. So well
Oh,
put.
Pidgey, fuck yeah.
Jeez, keep clapping, Michaela. Good done.
You got to figure out the answer.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about the answer.
That's true.
'cause I
Really
don't-
cool, really cool shoes, by the way. While you're thinking, of it.
Mine?
Yeah.
Super European, but very
Thanks,
cool.
guys. Mentality. I think it's a little bit of improvement every day, but actually lately I've been thinking a lot about this motivation piece. Like,
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I know you might. I don't know if you
misconception
can,
that
but like the
the
stream.
greatest
If you can, like the
are just
stream.
motivated all the time, and everybody else out there is trying to wonder what's the
Had to go
key
to his Twitter?
being
Oh,
motivated more
fuck.
consistently. And I actually find
There you
myself
go. See,
not
I don't
that
use
motivated
Twitter. Like, fuck.
probably 80% of the time.
I
Like,
used
it's
to.
very rare
I
that
have
I'll
it blocked.
get
Oh, I don't
out
have
of
it. I have
bed
it hidden on my
like, I'm
phone.
so excited
So like,
to
actually,
go
funny
to
enough,
Bulgarian
the only
or whatever, or like it's very
the
fun
only
to go
people
skiing,
that
but
I get
usually
notified
it's pretty
from
grueling.
on
So it's
Twitter
not,
are
like,
Andrew
motivating
and
all the time. So I
Keepers.
think part of my
Interesting.
mentality is just working on the relentless consistency when there's
Keepers
a lack of
was like
motivation.
Keepers was like
It's more
my
like the
guy.
discipline
I was
side of things,
obsessed
and
with
if you
watching
don't
Keepers
feel
stream
like
for
you're
many
improving
years,
every
man,
single
many
day or
years.
every single minute, you just know that you're
I think I was a
consistently
I think I was a
putting
sub
in
for
work
2
and
years straight,
pieces of the
50
puzzle
months
that
or
are going
something.
to lead to more long-term improvement. So I do think it's maybe
Hey,
a bit of a long-term
Pidgey,
vision,
chill out.
but it's really lately it's just been about like relentless consistency.
And if you build it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and you're building something great
Rune-board.com.
and
Okay,
great
I
things
thought it
take
was just
time, and also
runeboard.com,
meaningful
but
things are gonna come
so I
with
would have given you
setbacks
another
as well.
bullshit.
So it's like
Another
looking
bullshit
at the full
link.
picture and what a beautiful opportunity it all is, and we often focus on the wins and the trophies.
Yeah,
and
'cause
the
I haven't fucked
victories,
with it.
and
I
you see
need
this
to,
little
though.
glimpse
I
in the
need to.
spotlight, but like just
If you end up
so
fucking
much
with it,
more
let me
beyond
let me
that,
know
and
what you think though. From just watching,
actually the
it looks
journeys
really
and
good though. Like
this
it's
is so,
got
like,
all the all the
this is so
RuneScape content.
Well, I actually,
Like you can do
have a
barrows,
question
you can
for
do clue
a potential
scrolls,
cliche
all
as a
the
hard
all of
question,
it.
so.
Yeah.
Cliches
Yeah.
are normally good answers to
Well,
hard
it's like
questions.
what you learn in your life is on the route to
Basically
get to where
the
you're
shit
going.
that I
Like, the
give a
gold
fuck
medal
about.
got me nothing.
Barrows
Oh my gosh.
and clue
But
scrolls.
everything I did on the
Simple.
way is
And that's
like,
the
oh,
only that's what
shit, I
Keepers
learned
loves the
so
most
much
too in
about
the video
communication
game is
with my
barrows
team
and clue
like,
scrolls.
and building a business and understanding
No wonder
what
I
feels
followed him.
important and trying to
No
take
wonder
on the
I
risk
subbed to
of
him
failure
forever.
and criticism that would come with that, and actually say like, I'm gonna hold this in my hands and I'm gonna just be one with it because I can't avoid
It was
the
funny too
criticism
because
if
yeah,
I
like
F
his
this up,
the
but,
main goal
like,
of his
it's just
channel
so
for
worth it
many
to try.
years was just to get
Like,
third
those are the
age.
things that I get from
Hunt
it.
third
Turns
age through
out
hard
the
clue
fulfillment.
scrolls.
The
And
fulfillment.
dude, the
Journey.
first piece of third age he got was the
Cheers
worst
to
piece.
that.
It was a
Cheers
fucking
to you.
third age
Thank you
coif.
for being an I don't know if you drink Jack and Diet at
This
this
is
time.
not my water, but
Here's a
what
fresh
are you
one.
drinking?
Here's a fresh one.
This
Oh,
is Jack
get
and
me
Diet.
one of those.
There you go.
You want weed? Okay. Cheers to you.
He did, and then I think he ended up getting a couple more pieces. I think he got a third age helmet and like a third age kite.
Including my daughter.
So the piece he wanted the most, maybe he didn't get the kite. I think he got the helmet though. For sure got the helmet. So it's like, man, you keep getting the headpieces.
Very fun.
Hey,
Very fun.
Keep getting the fucking headpieces.
Well, the point.
But then he did get the the Sherlock pet though. He has the Sherlock
It is
dog.
an elusive thing. On that
He's got
Bottoms up is the point.
what's it called? The clue hound, bloodhound, clue hound.
Oh yeah. Very good. I said
We're
it.
back tomorrow. Have a good one. Goodbye.
What
That's
are
how
you-
the show ended.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing
Eating
that, Michaela.
Pidgeys. You're eating
What's the
fucking
point? I
dirt.
don't know if I can end the show
Stop eating
terribly.
dirt, you dumb
Michaela, you're the
fucks.
best.
Thanks.
We're still on the internet. People will still hear you talk right now if you were to say anything.
My
so
God,
I don't know if
pigeons.
you want to just
Just say something.
You got very dumb baby
You
pigeons.
could just leave.
Norwegians or anything like that.
You could just leave. You could talk about how it would be much cooler if your husband would just go ahead and call himself Dan and become an American skier for us the next Olympics.
You're just
That'd be
recruiting
sweet.
everybody to be
Yeah, we are.
Team USA.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you,
Right
Michaela.
away.
Thank
We'll
you.
work on it.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bye, guys.
Michaela
Thank you.
You're awesome. Thank you so much. See you. Take care, team. Good luck out there. Hope you guys win another one. If you don't win, bullshit. Oh, absolutely. Okay, sounds good to me. There's a lot of me. I don't know if you need that, but
Boom, book it. Done deal.
all right, put it in there. We'll talk about the après ski probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I've never really done the skiing. I've heard it's
So fun.
amazing.
It's a great time.
So much fun. Vale.
We had a friend. Rest in
Tell you,
peace.
Rod.
Yeah, we had a friend, rest in peace, living legend, Vontae Davis.
Oh, yeah.
Who, I mean, I don't think I would have said, you know what, this guy's going to become an avid skier.
Yep,
He
literally,
really
are you
did.
kidding me?
He
The
became
sun-
super. Took you out there a couple times, right? I feel like people do love skiing.
Ah,
more
the
than
sun
anything
came
else.
out
Yeah,
as
that's
it
the
left
shit
my
out of it.
balcony.
I mean, it's a great time.
Son of a
Skiing is fun. It's dangerous.
Sucks,
it's speed,
dude.
It's fast. It's all the different things that we like from from other sports.
Are you
But I think
fucking-
more
oh
than
man,
the actual
literally,
skiing
there's a
is like,
strip of
just
light
getting away,
right on the
getting
ass
away,
at like
make happen,
3 inches of
being
my
out in
balcony,
the weather, the views
and we
are
haven't had
crazy.
sun
I
all
love
day.
going place with water, with seeing the ocean,
Why?
an oceanfront room. That's
Why?
typically my go-to. But it's nothing like having those windows and seeing like those mountains out there, snow
Fresh
caps.
pow on the
Yeah,
mountains.
it's
Oh.
unbelievable. Maybe
I guess
a
that's
hot
okay.
tub
You know
out
what,
there,
fuck
but
it, it's okay.
it's
So, yeah,
cabin.
We needed
It's
we
all
needed a
amazing.
break
It's
from the
incredible.
sun. Literally been
Skiing's the best. Like,
just
especially 'cause sometimes you
full
can,
bore
like,
sun
get
for
lost on the mountain,
2
that
weeks
part,
straight now.
sometimes,
So
like, 'cause you get on different lifts, it's a huge entire thing. But
I'll
when you
just
go
take
up
the
and
humidity.
You don't do, like, the
I'll just
hard
enjoy
double
my
black
humidity
diamonds, black
instead.
diamonds, and you just do,
I'm sure the
you
plants
just do
plants
green
probably
circles
appreciate
or
it,
the
to be
blue
honest.
squares. You can go on like sweet 20-minute like cruises almost. Like I would almost compare it to like riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Like that type of
So we got music in ears.
music in ears.
Yeah.
You got beers that you can drink on the lift up when you're
We're all
taking
smoking,
a break.
obviously.
Of course,
Sure.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's part of the culture innately. But then to what you said, the app.
Also, I don't know if you guys can
'cause a lot of
see
these
it.
places
Let's
it's
see if I
winter,
can.
it gets
No.
dark out at
No, definitely.
4,
Oh yeah, you guys. I
5.
guess you
There's
can
night
see it. It's
skiing
just
at 8 'cause
perfectly
they're close to the
blocked
mountain.
right there
Anyways,
by
to
the
rake room
door.
and everything, but
Hang on, I'll try and show you guys
It's
that.
a little
fucking
dangerous at night.
A little scary.
AJ, you ever
Big
seen?
ass cherry
For about
tomato
25
plant.
minutes.
Oh,
Never got
of course, no, it's
snowboard.
right dead
No, I've never
center.
done either.
Fuck
My-
no, it's blocked.
yeah,
It's
we
perfectly
tried to go one
blocked.
time, my
Fuck.
youngest, he-
Explosive diarrhea.
No, it's perfectly.
No,
actually,
we put him in the at the kids club
see it.
thing to try to. he
Yeah,
was
that
really
the
young.
cherry
He was
tomato
really
plant.
young.
Literally,
We were
it's
on
like
the
5
bunny
feet
hill
tall.
trying
Like it's
to do
literally
little
it's
lessons, and then 30 minutes later the thing
it looks like
closed,
it's
and I said,
less than a foot from the ceiling. I think it's
Take
literally
over stuff,
1
so I've never
foot
skied.
away from the
So I never
ceiling.
got
Like I
off
said,
the,
I'll show you
just
guys.
the main
I'll show you guys
little
outside in
bunny
a
hill, so I never
bit.
even
But
saw the lift,
I'm
actually.
gonna go live on my.
Mountain,
I'm gonna
kick
go
the
live on my
dogs
phone
off.
later.
Go, like,
Probably in
At
like
noon,
3
and
hours
like
from
they said,
now.
actually,
I'll
he
go
was
live
super
on my
young,
phone.
And obviously, he was a bit of a tyrant at the age he was. And so
Something
he
like
came out of
that.
the kids' club
Maybe
and we
maybe a
started
little
cruising
later
too.
actually. Maybe
Our
a
dude
little
was still
later.
giving us a
We'll
little
see.
family lesson on the bunny hill, and I said, "Man, it would be cool to see wherever the lift it would even be." And we never saw it.
wish I
That was
could
my
film
one skiing
that.
experience. I actually did the show from the cabin. When I was
One of the
there.
pigeons
I
just
don't know what,
jumped up
M20
on one of the
2022.
flipped
It was
over
one
jugs
of
of
those
water
states
that I
out
have.
west of
Like
Idaho.
it's just a water. It's an empty water jug, and it tried to balance
They're
on
not
it,
all
and
the
it
same.
rolled right
they're
over,
not,
and the
but I
jug
always get
almost
mixed up
rolled
with
over
there's
the fucking
Idaho,
bird.
there's
Well, it sounds like it was
Big
a pretty
Sky.
shitty trip.
It was the trip was amazing.
It was
Fuck, I wish I had that film.
Skiing's a ton of work. Just walking with those boots on.
Yeah.
You know,
Pigeons
it's
are
very,
funny
very
as
difficult.
fuck.
But I would like to go. My brother
wanted
skis.
to.
I still do want to go. I wouldn't say I'm extremely motivated.
How'd Ryan Hawk do at the American Century Championship?
Oh, he did great. He did awesome, man.
How was the Mrs. Caddy?
Mrs. Caddy, they were very talkative.
I'm
going
to say it. I hate that guy.
Okay. Yeah, word on the street is he's a
friend.
slapdick.
My best friend.
I called the Miz and said, you need to get the caddy the hell out of there. The guy was filming. The Miz hits the best shot other than the
Yeah,
chip
dude,
in
oh my
that he's
God.
ever hit in his life.
Leather working
Hospitality
is
area.
so fucking
And I got this
slow. I
guy
love it.
Who's
Like,
lucky as hell to be there. Okay.
Like,
And he
this-
goes,
I've
I
gotten
guess now I'm a
one
videographer
level
and a shut the fuck up.
in 2 hours.
Miz shouldn't have you there anyways. The guy had 8 double
In
bogeys in a row.
hell, let's
You
go.
are- But on that note, he did chip in.
He did.
So I guess
That's all we
that
needed.
I guess that gets the caddy another trip to this thing. The caddy's a big part of the problem, I think, for Miz.
You think?
Yes.
Well, maybe just because he, what do you want to say? He instigates him, or he makes him think, "Hey, we should talk
bitch,
about this."
fuck, I
putt
should
for
be
40
filming
minutes,
this. He
even though we
just did it
know
again.
about Say
Say what I just said.
This guy's having a blast.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Miz did win. He got this. Look at him. Look at that. So
Hold
I
on,
played-
wait till he screams at the goal.
my
at the
God.
camera
30-second
here. He screams
kills.
at the
Dude,
camera
oh,
here,
yes,
I'm
you're
good
just
at golf.
flying right now.
I'm good at golf.
Fuck,
I
dude.
am good at golf.
Obviously, I mean, obviously you want to win a rage spot, but you just, you know that
If that doesn't
fucks
go
your
in,
life up.
That's going about 40 yards past the green.
Doesn't matter.
You know, of
Doesn't
course
matter.
not. Of course not. But
Just say what I said about the caddy, though. You could say the caddy is the problem.
You said the caddy. Yeah, I would say the caddy is definitely not helping him.
Thank you.
But
More
because
people
he
need to tell
strings-
the Miz the truth.
That was a two-hopper. He had a bunch of backspin on it. I
Take it back, walking it back.
That was a
I'm walking
two-hopper.
it
It was gonna stop right there.
TV just turned off in front of the desk here. I think that's our cue. Show the desk here. Show the desk here, Foxy. Yep.
That one.
Oh,
Went to a loading screen.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
And
Yep.
show's over.
Yep.
All right.
Here you go.
3 o'clock. Hold on. 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
Let's go.
3 o'clock. There's a soccer game happening. France and Spain. A big. Who cares? But
Whoa. What are you talking about? What?
all right.
The game of the tournament, people are saying.
Who's gonna win?
The top 2 ranked teams in the world.
Two best players in the world.
Stop.
Balloon duel.
Stop.
What was that?
It's the number 1 and number 2 team.
What are we talking about, man?
You guys are the easiest people.
1 versus 2.
Gumpy.
This is the championship.
It's your ball.
This is not the championship.
Gumpy.
Dang it, man.
The winner of this wins the World Cup.
It's his ball.
Is Lou Messi playing in this game?
No, but
Gumpy, will you at least find a space to speak whenever, you know what I mean? If you're coming from a different place. Gumpy, you're our soccer expert. So let's make sure we're not stepping on you when you're singing a song that you had Bruce singing all night last night as he got drunk and got put into.
Started the show with it.
The
Repeat.
two-level vortex.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you're good. We're over. Show's over.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
Thank you, dude.
fucking-
Great work, though.
Anytime I
appreciate
try
you
and
doing
make
that.
plans,
Gumpy,
just
tell
nobody,
me why this game doesn't matter.
nobody can reciprocate. So I stopped doing this shit like a decade ago.
England, top 4 teams in the world, both semis.
I literally haven't
think
hung out with
Spain
friends
keeps
in
the
like
ball.
over a
It's gonna be
decade. I just
interesting 'cause France has a lot of the
just,
ball
like,
in all their
no
games.
fucking, no one ever lines up with my fucking
You guys are
time.
saying the game doesn't matter.
He is not convincing me.
I am pumped.
Gumpy's not convincing me.
It was AJ.
We've been waiting for this.
I didn't do the snoring.
Just tune in
sound.
just to watch France. France
Fabian's
plays
gonna
a
score
different
Who's it?
sport.
Fuck. Who's
10
camping you now?
750.
Actually, I don't
You guys
even.
let Gumpy talk
Might even
this
say
is-
don't even
Yeah.
bother saying it out loud. But
You guys are screaming over
Come on,
Gumpy.
Gump, let us know.
Please. You, Ty, mostly.
I'm not saying anything. I know Gumpy. Yeah, it is going to be a great game. Yeah, France, Spain. I personally, I think Yamin Lamar, whatever the fuck is, I think he absolutely stinks. I'm done with this guy. Not as advertised. What I am interested
Just
in
turned 19.
is the game tomorrow.
I hate him. I
think
hate
he
watching
stinks.
this guy
Me
play
too.
soccer.
Me too.
I hate
Now,
him.
on the flip
he
side-
walks around. Okay,
Does he? I didn't see him.
Holland's A-okay.
And I love watching
Are we
him.
talking about
bounce.
Lamine right now?
Yeah, Holland's
You hear
A-okay.
these guys?
wait,
Lou
what?
Messi. Lou Messi.
Okay, now
I'm
they're
okay with
talking
it. You
shit.
can walk around however you want.
You know
This
why? Because he
Yamal-
finishes.
Holland
This
is
Yamal-
so lazy.
Okay,
Fuck
I
that.
understand.
Nah,
He's a
Holland
everybody
is
loves him.
so
He's
lazy.
He's the best player in the world.
No,
He's
he's not.
literally the
Fucking lying.
laziest
Yeah,
fucking
Messi exists.
I don't
football
know if-
player
I don't know if he's set for
imaginable. And then Lamal is shit. Whatever his name, Yamin Lamine. What? Fuck him. He's terrible. He is so dog shit.
He's not fully fit right now. He got hurt at the end of the season for Barcelona. He's kind of ramping back up.
No, he's dog shit,
score
bro.
today. I like the Spain squad to show.
No,
I
he's
bet on
terrible.
every fucking game to score a goal, and this guy doesn't do a
He's
fucking
terrible.
thing. No,
That's
that's all
why.
I hear, though. That's
Now
all.
we
Hey, he's the best
know.
player in the world. He's the best player in the world. He's the best player in the world. You know what I see? I
Nope.
see a guy with a goofy fucking haircut.
Yep.
who cannot put the
Holy
ball
shit, I
in the
agree
back
with him.
of the net.
I agree with Ty.
He
I
hasn't
actually
tapped out
agree
of
with
the
Ty.
game, I'll tell you that much.
Who did that?
Yeah, who-
The guy you're rooting for.
Oh.
The guy both you guys root for, actually.
Because you know why?
I ain't going there.
How many fucking goals did Holland score?
7.
I mean, yeah, that guy
Where
did
are they now?
I mean,
Norway, they're skiing.
You're saying Haaland has the supporting cast that Jamal
Are you
has?
kidding me? He's playing with a bunch of guys who are shit painters and,
They're great players.
They got
Well,
Arsenal.
Shit pain.
They're very good.
I will say Odegaard is he's fit and he's quality.
Holland is such a lazy player, bro. He literally is one of the laziest footballers on planet Earth. He's just so strong, so tall, and knows how to score. So, but he is the laziest fucker on the pitch.
He's younger than Messi when he scored his first goal at the World Cup. Think about
Cool.
what we're going to talk about
And
this
he
guy.
thinks he's Messi already. He's not.
Bingo.
Run. I am sick of watching you walk around. I hate you. Score a goal if you're going to walk around the entire time.
This is unbelievable.
This guy needs to
Score.
run.
I agree. I had to watch it. I haven't seen
I
it. Doesn't
actually
he walks
love
around?
Yeah, you'll
this.
see him.
Okay,
He'll
I
score
did
on
not
top.
expect
He'll be
them
up
to
there
talk
on
like
top.
this. This is
Nowhere near
fucking
Messi.
awesome.
Messi's a wizard. This kid.
First time he touches the ball, you be like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's the
I see why they
That's
say.
him.
I
Really?
see why
Is
they
he
say.
fast or something?
No, I
Spain
hate
plays a
watching him.
tiki-taka game.
I almost stopped.
It's much different.
But France, let's be
They
honest.
give the ball to Lou and move around. They're pinging it back and forth.
I would
Okay.
like the international people that are going to definitely watch what we just did and say that Americans don't know ball.
Yep.
I would like to let
They're
everybody know they are right. And it turns out, what my eyes see with that Spain team, I want to puke. I hate the way they play soccer.
That's
Call the
fair,
ball too much.
actually.
I can't wait to watch it.
I respect
Honestly,
that.
You've inspired me to
Spain
watch.
does
Hate it.
play.
I
They just
hate
play
the way
to
the
win.
Spaniards play soccer.
They
That
play.
is what I
They
have
play.
decided.
Keep
I
the
think
ball,
it's disgusting.
score
I
one
don't like
goal,
it.
and then
I
sit the fuck back and
absolutely
just keep the
hate
ball
it.
again.
On that note,
It's so annoying.
The way they play.
I like
I
the
like
way
But they win.
they play. I
They
like-
play a different game.
Yeah, they play. It's like respectable.
Their old front four, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, their attack, they all have it on a string. It's
Football's
like their
coming
passes
home.
are
I wouldn't
shots.
worry about it.
So England, I like watching England
Me
too
too.
because they got a couple guys. They got Jude and obviously
Let's go
Harry
England.
Kane.
Please, God, England.
But their entire
Please,
team
God.
obviously knows.
Please,
And then
God.
Argentina, it's like it's Messi.
It's just
Oh,
Luke.
please,
Yeah,
England.
so
Please, England.
It's
Please,
his last time playing
Please,
for
please,
Argentina. He'll be
please.
on America in 4 years from now. That happens tomorrow at 3:00. Obviously, we'll take it. It's very quiet in here. We were just screaming.
It's all right.
That's all
I
right.
got a little,
It's World Cup.
heated up over Jamal there.
Yeah.
He stinks though. Not as like a player, but like fuck that guy.
I'm gonna go do it straight.
As a person.
Did you happen to see the bags that Shregs walked out of here with?
Yeah,
Oh,
five of
yeah.
them.
Oh, did he get a big
That's
swag
gonna be
bags?
me in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
All right, I'm happy you got the Schrager routine down. So some stuff, in this particular position that I have, which is a very a cool one and honored to have it, kind of guiding where we head on a daily basis through conversations. We don't have an A block, B block. We just have a list of headlines, okay, of things that have happened. This thing could lead the show if we happen to see it a minute before we go. This is not like A block, B block, this entire thing. We kind of just go wherever. You guys see this. We're an ADHD show. I mean, it's how it is. Some things, though, are for the good of sport. We're going to talk about these things for the good of stories, for the good of just us having the platform that we have, and I think responsibility to people.
My God.
And there are some things that are just 100% for me. Okay. What we just did there was 100% for me. That was the easiest toss, just right over to this group right here, and just have a full meltdown. Ty last night at about 2:15 a.m. had that Yamal take, and it was a little louder and a little bit more color. But I'm happy you still got it here in this state of mind too, because.
And I'm glad I got it out because guess what? I don't fucking remember saying that
That's funny.
That's
so funny.
I knew it was in there.
Yeah.
So I would like to let the Spaniards know, I don't necessarily feel the way that I just said I felt. I was trying to get one person to get going there, and I'll tell you what, it worked.
And I'll let everyone in on a little secret. I don't necessarily care or feel that way either. But I just, you know what? That's hey, it's World Cup fever.
Oh. Yeah, we're in there. It is emotion.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It has been unbelievable. I'm telling you, that England game I went to in Miami was one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of in my life, man.
Yeah, I'm happy you got a chance to experience that. Gumpy was down in Miami, second home of his.
Yep.
Obviously
Yeah,
has a
I
lot of
think
connections down there. One particular club more so than other places. So he certainly loves
Just
that.
over 3
We
weeks
happen
from
to pay
now.
for
So I
maybe
guess,
a
yeah, 3.5
celebration
weeks
for
from
a
now, I
Olympic
think we're
team.
getting a.
And now Gumpy is obviously
Getting a
reaping
bit of a
benefits
combat
of
additive.
That, and by the way, as he should. Hey,
Yeah, Gump. Hell yeah.
Go on, lad.
Yeah.
Go on, lad.
Go on, lad.
Gumpy.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, because I can't.
Oh, there we go.
obviously.
There we go.
Go on, lad.
You should do that. Guy was
Is that all that? Is that all that Ren has
Yeah,
left?
thank you for representing for all of us down
Well done,
there.
lad.
And shout out to Gino and all the boys down there. But Gumpy did a yacht down there. I mean,
Oh, who showed me some pictures?
yeah, Gumpy.
See, like, I
Gumpy
don't
was
like. I
living
mean,
down
I've
there.
said
He was
this. I
supposed to
know
leave
I've said this for
Friday.
months. Like,
Yeah, he
I
was
don't
supposed
know
to
who
get
the
out on
fuck
Friday.
Ren is though.
And then,
It's
I
just
don't
a
know if he
name.
was the
Like, it's
one
just
that
a
found out
name on the
whenever he got
board.
down there, or
I don't know who the
some-
fuck that
one of us
is.
told him. But England was playing in Miami like 2 days later or whatever from when he was supposed to leave, and we all told him like, "Hey, how often are you going to get to see your team go?" We didn't even think about
Just
England
combat.
losing.
Really?
No.
Wait,
Thank
what
God
the
they didn't.
fuck?
And that first goal.
Very good game.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah,
and
that's
Gumpy
even
was right in
weirder,
the middle
man.
of
That's
all the
really
English
weird.
people. And Gumpy, it's true that as soon as the
But
goal
like I
was scored,
said,
all
I
the
mean-
English just toss their beers, right?
That's a moving board. Like, I mean, we've already been over it. That's a moving. That's a moving board. So
How
I don't
much are
know.
those beers?
They're about
That's
26
very
bucks, I
interesting
think,
for
in
sure.
the
Very
Miami Stadium
interesting.
there.
I'm telling you, that's the most crazy thing I've seen because when England scores, you do see it in the
Very
crowd. It's like beers
interesting.
flying everywhere, and it's like that's got to be a gimmick or something because those
Like
beers are way
that
too expensive. It's like,
motherfucker
no.
might be planning some evil
Just-
shit.
just go,
Who knows?
"Hey,
Like, who
Lions,
knows?
hey,
man?
See, I always just assumed it was their piss because they didn't want to go to the bathroom. They would drink their beer and then piss in the cups, and then they would just throw the piss.
Well, they use their piss for mouthwash, though. So I don't know if they would throw that in the air.
That's England.
All right,
Per se.
let's get out of here. Shout out to the ESPYs. We might be back here tomorrow.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
That's
It
pretty
is a
wild.
really nice room.
It's a really nice room.
Check. I mean, that thing's sick.
Shout out to Hummer. Love what you
Yep,
guys do.
shout out to Hummer.
We'll be over there in a second.
Yeah, thank you for
Tony
giving
needs
us.
a Hummer.
Can I get a better roof? It rains in my car.
It's just like their roof. This guy
It's an-
says he's never heard of that.
It's an electric car.
He's
There's
saying-
no
he's saying-
way there's
I don't know
supposed
if
to
this
be.
guy's actually seen a Hummer before.
No,
that's
I'm just
Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, you gotta fucking make sure you hit that perfect HP pot. Oh, whoa. Let's see what this is about.
Over the years, RuneScape has been shaped by its adventurers. Through the skills you've mastered, the challenges you've overcome, the treasures you've uncovered, and the friendships you've forged. Every journey has left its mark on Gillinor, but every adventurer deserves a place to call home. Player-owned housing has been part of RuneScape for many years, but not like this. We've rebuilt housing and construction from the ground up, completely reimagining one of RuneScape's most iconic features. We've pushed the system further than ever before, creating new ways to build, customize, and connect. So without further ado, welcome home and let's take a look around.
Welcome home.
Every great home starts with an idea. At the heart of the new player-owned housing experience is
Mod
freedom.
Cinder.
With
Environment
flexible
artist.
room layouts, free furniture placement, 5 distinct house styles,
Ooh.
and
Ooh.
hundreds of decorative items to discover, no two homes need to look the same. You have the freedom to create a cozy cottage,
Okay.
a 3-story trophy-filled museum,
Yeah.
or something that makes absolutely no sense to anyone except you. Whatever you want, we're not judging.
Dude.
Build mode gives you the tools to test the limits of your creativity. At launch, you'll have access to over
Damn
650
URS3. That actually
unique
looks so
pieces of
good.
furniture and decoration. A whole range of original player-owned house furniture has been brought across.
Did you
some of
see
which
that
has been
Brighter
updated
Shores hide?
alongside hundreds.
Did you see that shit? You see that Brighter Shores leather? Look at that. Dude, look at that cowhide. Look at that absolutely beautiful Brighter Shores cowhide. Fuck, that's beautiful.
Owned house furniture has been brought across, some of which has been graphically updated, alongside hundreds of brand new additions designed specifically for the new system. As you explore Gielinor, you'll continue discovering new furniture recipes through quests, achievements, shops, bosses, and future updates, giving you even more ways to personalize your home over time. The result is a housing system that feels uniquely RuneScape, while giving you more freedom than ever before to make it your own.
The most interesting things in your house
Mod
won't be crafted
Wanderer.
at all. They'll be earned. It's time for your home to tell the story of your RuneScape
Holy
journey.
shit, he's so autistic.
For years,
And what a beautiful
adventurers have been
man.
building collections,
I mean, to
completing
be fair, that's
quests,
probably what I look
defeating
like.
bosses,
Probably literally what I look like. So I mean,
things across Gielinor. Until now, many of those moments have lived in achievement logs, bank tabs, and memory. This update gives them a place to belong. Fill your home with trophies, discoveries, and hard-earned rewards, creating a space that reflects not just where you've been, but everything you've accomplished along the way. Whether you're building your story or celebrating a RuneScape legacy,
dude, that'd be
your
sick,
achievements
man.
deserve to be seen.
I'd love to see some
Every great
dungeoneering
adventure starts
content, dude.
somewhere.
I haven't seen
Now, that
dungeoneering
place
content
can be
in RuneScape in
Designed around the way people actually play RuneScape.
dude, 11
your
years?
player-owned house
11-ish
can now
years?
become a hub for
12 years?
preparing, planning, and setting off on the next
2013-ish?
expedition.
Or, yeah, 2014, probably.
We've brought together many of the iconic utility features players already know and love, alongside powerful new additions including dedicated storage systems, expanded travel options, combat preparation tools, and
What
specialist furniture designed to support your everyday gameplay. And yes, we finally found somewhere to put all that stuff you've been hoarding since 2007. For the first time, your house isn't just somewhere you visit occasionally. It becomes a meaningful part of your RuneScape journey.
Okay.
It's a place to prepare, regroup,
Wait,
organize,
wait.
and plan. It's a place to
So you
return
can
to
cook in your
time
house now?
and
Hang
time
on.
again.
You can
But now,
cook in the
you
house
won't be
now. Is that
returning
what
to
that
it
just
alone.
said?
One of the biggest changes coming to player-owned housing is the introduction of homesteads.
Create or join a homestead with up to 5 players and bring your homes together in a shared community. Move
There goes
seamlessly
Edge.
between neighboring houses, visit your friends whenever you like, and make use of each other's facilities to create something far bigger than any
Okay.
one home could be on its own.
I don't hate
In your
that.
spare time, why not visit other public homesteads? Discover new designs, share your creations, and find inspiration from players across Gielinor.
Dude,
Or just
I'm in.
be incredibly nosy,
I'm
I
actually
suppose.
in. I won't. I
And
mean, I
because
probably won't
visitor
do this
numbers
for
aren't
at least a
restricted,
year.
well,
It'll be way more
let's just say
fleshed
we
out
can't
by
wait
then.
to
But
see what
dude,
happens
that's
when house
exciting as
parties make a
fuck.
comeback. Every homestead has the potential to develop its own personality.
And for the first time, your house doesn't
The
just
only
reflect
problem
your
is I
journey
don't
alone.
know what my
It becomes part of
construction
a living
level is on
community.
RS3. I think it's low as fuck.
Of course, none of this happens overnight. Everything you've seen so far is powered by a completely reimagined construction skill. While construction now expands all the way to level 120, the biggest change isn't the number itself, it's the journey. We've rebuilt progression from the ground up, creating new ways to train,
Final
new
Fantasy
rewards to
14.
unlock,
I've
more
never
meaningful reasons to keep
seen
building throughout
the
your RuneScape
FF14
adventure.
POH.
The traditional build and destroy training.
I'm gonna
loop
I'd
has
have
been
to see. I'm gonna
replaced
have to
by a
ask. I'm gonna have to ask
completely new
around.
furniture crafting
I've got a
system
couple
designed
friends
to
I
make
haven't talked
every
to in a
level
while who
feel rewarding.
pretty religiously
As
play
you progress,
FF14.
you'll unlock new furniture, new utility features, new customization options, and new opportunities to grow both your home and your homestead. The more you build, the more possibilities become available.
Dude, I like that homestead
Construction is
thing.
the
That
heartbeat
homestead
of a
thing
player
seems
session,
very
connecting
interesting.
everything from customization and utility to collections and homesteads. Every level unlocks new ways to personalize your home, support your adventures, and expand your homestead.
Oh, so
And
it's a
because new
wow. So
furniture,
FF14
rewards,
has a
and unlocks
legit
can
real
continue to
estate
be added
market.
through future content.
What the fuck?
Your
That's
home
kind of
is
dope.
designed to
Okay,
keep
that's
growing
kind of dope.
alongside your
That's
RuneScape
actually
journey.
sick as fuck.
For years,
Yo, take
player-owned
care,
housing
Captain.
has
Much
given
love, brother.
adventurers
Thank you
a
so much for
place
stopping
to
by,
call their
man.
own. Today, we're taking that idea further than ever before. Now you have a place to build, a place to gather, a place to showcase your achievements, prepare for your next adventure, and create something lasting within the world of RuneScape. It's time to shape your corner of the realm, and we look forward to seeing you in Gillinor.
I fuck with that. I actually like that. That's a good update, man. I hope it's as good as it seems. A lot of the times it's not, obviously, but damn, dude. Well, I'm not going to be live for terribly much longer, like probably another 20 minutes, I think I'm going to aim for, maybe 30. 20 to 30 more minutes. What the fuck should I listen to? Well, should we just fuck this VOD? I don't know. Should I fuck this VOD up? I don't know if I care. Oh, fuck it. We'll listen to a bit of podcast then, I guess.
Mod Ed dab. And I pitched this idea of I want us to do Dragon Slayer 2.
What stories would you like?
Oh yeah, because when Ed joined, he like kind of needed to make his mark on the OSRS team, so he took the lead on making
Hello,
Dragon
and
Slayer
welcome
2.
to the official Old School RuneScape podcast, where we get to chat shit with JMods and creators alike. I'm Mod Aiza.
And I'm Mod Sween, and this is our chance to get to know the person behind the
Good
crowd,
old Mod
hear
Ed,
their
bro.
stories and hear their experiences. And today's guest is eagerly awaited.
You know what's funny is I never expected Mod Ed to last. When Mod Ed got hired, I was like, this fucking guy's gone. I was like, this fucker is gone. But he's been with the team for a decade
those at
now.
home that are listening that might not know what you do, shame on you all. But who are you, Mod Ed? What does Mod Ed do at Jagex?
Question I ask myself every day, but on
Even
paper,
Mod
at
Rock.
least,
I think Mod
I'm
Rock
the
is still there.
principal
Yo, does anyone know if Mod
narrative
Rock is still
designer.
there?
Storytelling,
ROQ?
quests, that sort of thing, basically.
Mod Rock's still
Okay,
there by
but
chance?
there's more to you than just quests, I'm sure.
Probably
Maybe.
is.
I guess we'll find out.
He got hired.
We
He got
will
hired
find
with
out.
Ed.
Let's maybe kick things off then. with
Mod
just
Rock and
understanding a
Mod
little
Ed
bit
got
about your
hired, I
journey
think, the
into
same
Jagex,
day.
Because you've been in the old school team for a number of years now.
It's a
and
fucking
unlike
decade,
myself and
dude.
Sween, no breaks in between. You've been a hardcore,
Yeah, see,
dedicated
that's
member
what I
of the
mean.
team.
Exactly.
But you didn't
He hasn't
always
left.
just work on quests. And I know you don't just work on quests now. But what was that journey like? Well, how did you start off?
My application to Jagex, I sent it in like over 10 years ago now, which is absolutely terrifying.
We're getting old.
To think about it that way. Like there's a thing that Mod Lenny showed me a while back, and he called it the game dev pain chart, and it showed like years you've been in game dev and like how it's like various facial expressions of how painful it's got, but it then stopped at 10, so I'm about to fall off the edge of the chart, and I don't actually know what that means. So it was about 10 years ago, I
That's
applied
funny.
for an internship at Jagex when I was still at university. It was sort of one of those sort of situations time to start actually thinking about what I want to do with my life and getting my life on track. And games was always something that sort of interested me, always something like that I was quite keen to do and work in. Like the thing I was studying at university was computer science. I sort of looked around, what were there any opportunities for sort of things like internships and stuff like that, and then it just so happened I see Jagex offering internships. Kind of know Jagex quite well, having played RuneScape for a very, very, very long time.
Make a little bit of
let's
planning
give that
here. I'm
one a
gonna
go.
go
And it was all
to my
things that sort of,
mom's in about
you send off the application,
an
you sort of
hour and a half.
an internship at Jagex.
I'm gonna
There's
try
gonna
to
be
grab
so many people going
ingredients
that. I'm
for
gonna
the
send off
hot
application and never
sauce.
hear
I'm just
anything
trying to think
again,
of what I
but
need.
There's no harm in trying. So whatever. So
think I
send that
need
application off, and
onion.
I'd say
I might
that
need
would have been
onion.
like
Gotta
probably,
check it,
start of 2016, so start of the year I sent that off for a summer internship later that year. And sure enough, I didn't hear anything. So like, okay, yeah, cool, that's not happening. Time for a summer job working, probably in a shop or something like that instead. Fair enough. And then it was like quite a few months later, it must have been sort of like March, April time. I suddenly
Where the fuck did the last 10 years go? And I remember when I said that before that as well.
They want to have a chat.
I remember 10 years ago when I was like, where the fuck did the last 10 years go? Because that was, 2006 to 2016, which was basically 2006 is when I went into high school. I was like, where the fuck did 10 years go? How the fuck? And now literally same. It's 2026, and I'm like, what? Another decade. Huh?
In certain situations, he could make himself very unreadable and like completely different person. And like he was one of those people who sort of like in an interview like changed himself into a bit of a different person. It's sort of like not like mean or anything like that, but it's like really hard to sort of like gauge what he's thinking. Like he asks the question of the interview, you give this long-winded answer, he just goes, "Yeah, okay. Let's move on to the next question." It's like it doesn't inspire confidence or something. So I was like, oh god, I did terrible at that. I did absolutely terrible. And then like a couple of weeks later, like I remember it was just long enough for me to think once again, like, okay, I've definitely failed this. But it's like 2 weeks later, get another email. It's like, we'd like you to come down to the office. Like, okay, things are happening now. And yeah, came down to the office. It's the first time I've actually been to Cambridge. Came down to the office. My dad said, he's like, I'll drive you down. You don't have the stress of driving down to Cambridge. So I'll drive you down and I'll just explore Cambridge. Like, oh, okay, fair enough. Cheers. I'll do that. Drove me down, dropped me off at Jagex. Like, oh, this is getting a bit scary now. It was still this building. I remember going in, just like, oh, this is the place where that game that I like was made. And I remember walking into the building, actually like recognizing little bits of it I'd seen on like live streams and stuff and like videos that had been put out of it. It's like, oh, this is starting to feel quite real. And I'm starting to now get quite into this and sort of like I say, when I first sent the application, it's like, I'm probably not going to get this. I was like, oh, and I kind of do want this job now that I'm here. Like, this is starting to feel real. There's a chance I might actually get this. And it was like a full day interview of sort of like doing various tests and stuff like that. And it ended up like with a face-to-face interview of like, it was John C. again, it was Matt K., a couple of others. And I remember sitting in that interview and thinking, yep, I've f***ed it. It's all gone wrong. Like, this isn't happening. Like, all of them were just so unreadable. It's like, this is not going well. I've done terrible. So okay, I was like, well, at least I got to see Jagex.
Pidgeys.
And then once again, like a large amount of time passed with like nothing happening. I was like, okay, yeah, that's because I failed. Like, and it was getting like, we must have been getting into sort of like end of April towards start of May now. So I'm thinking like, it's way too late anyway. So I've definitely not got it. And then suddenly like one day I was walking like into uni and suddenly my phone rings. Like, oh, unrecognized number. Yeah, spam caller. Yeah, not interested in that. Then I got an email. It's like from Jack's like, we've tried to call you. We've got some good news. And I'm like, right, okay, quick call them back. I think I just went, okay, yeah, this lecture. I've got something more important to focus on now. Call them back. We're like, yeah, we'd like to offer you the internship. I was like, okay.
That 73 hit splat was pretty fucking funny.
On like my
that
measurements
was
of like
actually funny
how well I did. So like, yeah, you did great. Yeah, we'd love to offer you the internship. Like, okay, yeah, fantastic. And then yeah, like came along like. It would have been like sort of like June sort of time. I remember like I was way.
It's also
too
interesting
eager.
that
And they were like, "When's the
73
earliest you can
backwards
start?" I was like, "Oh, it's only
happens
over
to be
summer. I want to
37.
take full advantage of this." I was going on holiday to
Interesting.
Vietnam, so like I gave them the day after I got back from Vietnam.
I
So
don't know if
flew
you know about
back
that
in
meme,
from
Zedge.
Vietnam.
I hope you know about the 73
I think I
meme.
arrived
If
in
you,
the UK
fuck,
at
if you don't know
11
about the
PM,
73 meme,
flying
holy
into
shit,
Manchester,
dude.
got on a train from
We gotta talk.
Manchester to Doncaster, which is near where my parents live, where my car was. Took my car from there to Lincoln, which is where I went to uni. Grabbed the rest of my stuff because I'd already moved some stuff down there pre-holiday. Drove down there. Arrived at like 1:30 in the morning. Went to bed in this strange house I've never sort of slept in before. This place I found to stay for a few months. Woke up the next morning, went into Jackson, like. Think that may not have been the wisest idea to be there, like with like no sleep on the first day. I was like I say a little bit over eager. Yeah, it was like sometime like stuff like mid-June, I think
Holy
it was,
shit.
and
Got a
yeah,
lot of people
QA
in the 6Ks.
internship. I think like the
Damn.
day I arrived, I started on a Wednesday as well, which John C. I remember saying like literally the next day, was like, this is a terrible idea. Why did we let you start on a Wednesday? Because Thursday was update day back then.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I arrived and he's like, I can't do anything with you because we've got the update tomorrow. Catacombs of Korend. Technically, that was the first thing I tested. Cause I can't really do it.
Yeah,
Just,
that's
play
what
the
it
content,
was.
see if you
That's
find
what it
anything wrong
was.
with it. I
Yeah,
don't
he
think I
did.
found
He
anything
did
wrong
some
with it.
bullshit, stupid
That was
fucking
technically
quest.
my first update launching the next day.
It definitely sounds it, a bit of a wild ride there, but also it goes to
And
show
then
a lot
went
of
for Dragon
eagerness
Slayer
was
too, like a
there, the
legend.
passion for it was there. I think a little bit wild coming in with the circumstances, but I think I can fully understand. You know,
Which
you get
is
the
literally
opportunity
the
to do
last
that, and
quest I
obviously, you
have
played the
done on
game as well,
RuneScape.
so you
I
really wanted
believe.
to
I
just
believe.
make the most of it.
I think I
Sounds
did
very
one.
much
I think
like
I
how
did.
Ron's Team was,
I think I
because
did.
They were hiring not because they wanted to grow someone into
think
a
I
role.
did a couple.
It was very much like we need someone.
Yeah.
So
on the
go
group
straight to the
Iron
crowd.
Man, but
I think
on
it was
Timmy's
quite,
Coffee,
it was
I
quite
remember
interesting because it's sort of like the
Dragon
team was
Slayer
like
2 was like the
13
last
people or
quest
so
I
back
did
then, so like,
before
it
I
was
was
small.
like, I'm done.
And don't get me wrong, like this is
I
an
just don't
internship.
like
I
quests.
learned a lot. I mean, it's what meant that I could then come back full time, sort of thing. But at the same time, it was very much like I think the first thing that John C. Well, like one of the first things John C. said to me when I walked in was like, okay, technically, right now you're our only QA analyst because Kieran and John were the ones that interviewed me, and they were the QA team at the time. But they were both moving out of QA, kind of like Kieran was moving to become a content dev. He was literally doing his training at the same time that I started. And John was moving into more sort of like a leadership role. So John was like, okay, technically, as of right now, you are our only QA analyst as an intern here on your first day, the day before an update. It's like, okay. So we're throwing in the deep end, basically. I was joined by Mod Rock, like he started the week after
told
me
you,
in
Mod
a full-time
Rock.
role.
Okay,
so
yeah,
there was
so
two
1
of us
week
then
after,
that.
yeah,
I was
I
not
knew
on
it.
my
I
own
knew
being
it. I'm
intern
not
doing
talking
QA.
shit. I ain't talking
but
shit.
Yeah, that was quite fun.
How long was it before you went into content dev from QA? Like, how long did you spend in QA?
I did the internship for 3 months, then sort of like left, went back to uni. I remember my last day was the day before RuneFest, so Jagex took me to RuneFest, which was quite nice. So technically RuneFest was sort of my last day. That was quite fun. Left, went back to uni. It would be sort of like the end of the year, so we're talking like sort of like end of 2016 at this point. Some more roles went up on the website, and I saw like QA roles. Like, okay, I'm going to apply for that. This time, I don't want to be arrogant, but I was feeling a little bit more confident the second time around. I was like, okay, if they don't rehire me after the internship, that says a lot about me and like sort of thing. Like, I'm going to apply for this. And I'm fairly confident. Had a phone interview with John C. and it was Mod Rock that time. They're like, we'll skip all the other interviews because we kind of know who you are. The phone interview is more sort of formality to make sure you haven't suddenly done something like weird, like in the few months that you've been gone.
Sure.
And then offered me the role, and I ditched the degree. I was in my last year of my degree, and I ditched the degree to come back to Jax because I was sort of like, I wasn't getting on with my university studies at that point. Like there was some personal issues going on as well, which sort of like getting in the way of things. And I was like, I've now got a job offer, and they actually want me to start like sort of like whenever I'm ready. So I was like, yeah, I'll ditch the degree and go to Jagex sort of thing. Like, so I actually never got my degree.
Wow.
So I actually started in April, like a few months before, like I'd have actually properly finished university. And then I'm not necessarily going to say that everyone should do that sort of thing. Like university is good for many people. I don't think it worked for me. I say that. If I hadn't gone to university, I probably wouldn't have got the internship in the first place, but it did sort of work out because I then moved into content by like June. So by the time I would have been finishing university and starting the QA role, I was already moving into the content role. So I think it worked out quite well for me. It was sort of like they were basically like, when I joined, like it was literally, it was another one of those things, like the team was a bit bigger by then, but still small enough. There was still quite a big sort of like, we just need to get stuff done, basically. And I think it was like 2 days after I joined John C. Like I keep telling these stories about John C. And anyone who doesn't know John C. We're starting to get an idea of the kind of guy he is. He's very much like to the point. It's like, let's get stuff done, and doesn't mince his words. He comes up to me like two days after I joined, and he goes, "We're opening up a content role. Do you want to apply for it?" It's like literally 2 days after I'd rejoined. And I was like, "Yeah, okay, okay, sure." I remember doing a test with Maz, like literally like only a couple weeks after I joined, and she said like, "You're not quite there yet. Let's try again in a few weeks after you've sort of like found your feet again, like having literally only just come back to the company." And yeah, we tried it again, did the test again like a few weeks later. They gave me a task to do in the meantime of like rewriting the level up messages to be more data driven, which sort of like Ash was overseeing, and that was quite interesting because literally I think like this week Ash has now launched a rework of that message, trying to make him data driven. He said he did use a little bit of what I made all those years ago as a starting point. They had me do this like that sort of test, and they sort of like put me through the actual like recruitment test again. And I was like, okay, yeah, much better this time. You've found your feet now. Yeah, let's move you into a content role. And yeah, by June I think it was, I was doing content development instead, so I didn't spend too long in QA that second time round.
So this was June 2017 at the time, and then you would have like appeared to many players for the first time, probably on stage at RuneFest. Kind of the awe-inspiring Dragon Slayer 2 proposal pitch, which I hope you don't mind me saying this. I was very pleasantly surprised. I thought going onto stage you were quite unsuspecting, and then I had goosebumps, chills. So you became a content dev in June, and then within 3 months we were pitching like the sequel Grandmaster Quest and stuff. What happened within those few months to get you in a position where you're leading on this insane project?
Yeah, it was quite wild. And again, this is very much still the old school team besides was, but it was very much just that let's get stuff done like however it needs to get done sort of thing. There was far fewer processes in place in both good ways and bad ways, as I imagine you guys will agree. And around that time I moved into content dev. Man. We had like a big meeting to decide our roadmap for the next year. And everyone was sort of like pitching ideas, and I pitched this idea of I want us to do Dragon Slayer 2. I went to this meeting, did that pitch, and everyone was like, yeah, great, let's do Dragon Slayer 2. I was like, right, who's going to make Dragon Slayer 2?
Cool, 8
Oh,
p.m.
well, we'll get Ash to make it. He's like the pro dev here. He'll smash it out of the park. And I think sort of like Ash and John C were sort of like, yeah, but Ed's just moving into a dev role now, like, and it's his pitch. Like, we need to let him sort of like do something with it as well. Like, we can't just like let him do this pitch and hand it over to someone else, which was very nice of him to say, sort of thing. Sort of like let's trust this guy who's never really done this sort of thing before. But they were sort of like, okay, like you'll work sort of like with Ash on this, and I can't remember exactly what happened, but basically like Ash was quite important. I think other things came up for Ash, and he had to he did still contribute quite a bit to Dragon Slayer 2 and some of the other stuff we were doing around then, but he had to like work on some other things, I think it was. So it's like, okay, Ed, you're gonna have to actually take lead on Dragon Slayer 2 as your first big project, so no pressure. And then around that time I was sort of saying, okay, also we need someone to announce it at RuneFest, and we really think it should be the person who came up with the idea and was really passionate about it. So would you be okay going on the stage at RuneFest? Once again, no pressure, but we kind of need you to do it, sort of thing.
No pressure, but there's no other option.
Yeah, that's how I was like, okay, no pressure. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure that if I'd said no, I'm sure we'd have found a way, sort of thing. But you always find a way, but it's sort of like no pressure, but it'd really help us out if you could sort of like do this. Okay, going on stage at RuneFest, that's a new one. Like, after what the RuneFest announced, I did have a few people say to me, like, oh, so you must be so experienced, like public speaking and stuff like that, to have been able to do something like that. Because quite a few like yourself was like, oh yeah, so surprised, didn't expect it from you. Like, you must have had experience. I was like, not really. No, I think the most experience before that was just like the kind of experience everyone had, a sort of like at university. Every now and then they'll make you go out and talk in front of everyone because that's part of it, or like going on like the Q&A streams, like that sort of thing. But like, speaking in front of that many people, never done anything like that. And like you say you were pleasantly surprised. I come say like, I was also quite pleasantly surprised. That went quite okay. Like I wasn't ready for it to go that well, sort of thing. I surprised myself a little bit, to be honest. But so unfortunately, I couldn't really tell you like what the secret was, where the magic came from. I think quite ultimately what it just was, it's sort of like it was very much like, Ed, you're passionate about this. You know this content. I mean, I was super passionate about quests in general from the moment I joined the company. Like, when I joined, it was literally a few weeks after Monkey Madness 2. So, like, the old school team was not a point of making quests at that point. And, like, I was in a position where the team was small enough as well that me, an intern, and then moving into, like, junior QA, junior content, someone who, you know, you could argue isn't that important in the grand scheme of things, because the team was small enough, I was able to have, like, a certain level of influence of just sort of, like, badgering people. It's like, we need to do more quests, we need to do more quests. And I think that's sort of like where it all came from. I was like walking on that stage, just like, we're doing quests. This is what I wanted. I'm passionate about this. I can talk about something I'm passionate about. I'm sure this will go fine, sort of thing. Seems it did.
Definitely did. I love how you were like, yeah, I'm sure it'll go fine. In the meanwhile, I'm in the back end of the RuneFest stage, panicking my ass off because the blog won't go onto the news module because it's too big. We were talking about that before.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was so focused on my bit, but yeah, that was the first time we tried something like that, wasn't it? Like, I remember us talking like, as like, how long had you been at Jags at that point? Like,
I joined mid-September 2017.
So you were like, you were like a few weeks in. We sort of like,
I had 2 weeks to prepare for RuneFest.
Yeah, so yeah, you'll be all too familiar with you've suddenly joined the company and mad rush here. You've got responsibility now. Yeah, I remember sort of having that crazy idea. It's like, what if we just polled and blogged it literally right afterwards.
Mhm.
Like, what if we like used that like sort of like momentum to go straight into the poll and blog and like get more people voting and that sort of thing
Yeah.
while it's sort of fresh in everyone's minds. So yeah, that was quite fun as well.
It was fun, and I mean, it set the scene for what we do moving forward now. And I think it
Mm.
was a great decision at the time because one of the things that I remember back then was that I was the RuneScape player, and I would see the updates come out, I'd see announcements, and then you'd be waiting
This
a
is
while for something to
literally
come, and
all
it
for
always
detective.
left
Like,
so
this
many
sucks.
questions
This is
unanswered.
fucking ass.
Where it was like, well, yeah, what if we just
I
had
really wish I
most
just
of the
did
answers
combat
there
for
ready
2
people,
hours instead,
and
but
the questions that we then got were based on informed, things because they had
Whatever.
information to read back upon. But yeah, my God, was that an interesting challenge? It was also funny because I love the fact that you were so open
this
to
game's becoming RuneScape
changing what we
for
did
me
and the
fast
way
as
that we
fuck, and I
approached
love it.
community engagement.
Just like
because
just
I
doing
think I came
shitty
to you and I was
grinds
like,
I don't want to fucking do.
what
but
if we
I,
just
like,
told them everything?
Just have to. It's
Everything
like
that you're
once you're done
comfortable
with
with
it,
telling
it's
them,
fine.
and we
You're
give them
good. You'll feel good.
literally all that information, but like up front, right? And that went to the detail of the quest, the rewards from the quest, the actual items, and even to the level of the stats of the items. And I think in hindsight, probably we went a little bit too overboard, and we've scaled back a little bit on the information that we share now, just so that there's still a little bit of mystique out there.
Well, we were having to get into the nitty gritty of rune crafting XP rates because of rough runes, and we were having to get into the XP rates of herb lore with the new potions and stuff too. And then that became the expectation for a year or two. And so we're like, we got it wrong because we can't quite predict at that stage what ends up happening. And then people think we lie. So then we're like, we don't want to lie, so we won't tell you.
It was a fun experiment.
Sometimes less is definitely more. But you say, so let's shift in the timeline a little bit now and just look at it more broadly. You've been on stage multiple times since that first appearance at RuneFest, and I think it's safe to say that you have an incredible stage presence. Your performances are fantastic, and for many, probably one of the most things that they look forward to when it comes to our announcements. What kind of preparation do you do these days to get ready for those?
I mean, I guess using like last year's RuneFest is sort of like a good example of like coming back after so many years. What was it? Was it like 5 years, 6 years? I think it was a year longer for me because I didn't actually go to the what would have been,
It would have been 2019.
I didn't go to the 2019 RuneFest. Like my last one was the 2018 one.
Sad
So
that
it
they
was
didn't do
years,
RuneFest
and,
for
like,
that many years.
Everything had changed. Like Jagex had changed, player base had changed, like the way we were doing RuneFest had changed. We were all working remotely, stuff like that. And I remember sort of like talking to Kieran about it. He's like, how are we going to like prepare everyone else for RuneFest? I think me and Kieran were like the only ones of like doing the on stage stuff who'd actually done that sort of thing before. And Kieran was just sort of like, kind of going to throw that one over to you. You're kind of the expert. I was like, oh God, am I? So I ended up sort of like helping the others quite a bit, sort of like preparing for their thing. And like, that was quite good for me because it helped me sort of realize like, how does this work? And ultimately, like, I realized what it ultimately just comes down to, and it's a very boring answer. It really made me realize just like how much I practice before each one, like literally like daily, like in the living room, just going over it over and over and over again. It's quite fun, but it's very like cliche. You hear people say this a lot, but it is very much true that my wife is simultaneously like my biggest fan and my biggest critic, and she'll literally sit there listening to me. I'll stand there in front of her like she's the audience, and I'll go through it and she'll be like, nah, it was crap, change that bit, do this, slightly longer pause on that bit there, slightly shorter pause on that bit there, like literally onto the minutiae little details. Like, okay, we'll go again. She's like, okay, yeah, that bit was better, but no, now that bit's worse. No, you're not listening. Shorter pause, come on.
That's fantastic.
It's just like doing things like that, and like it's like constantly like tweaking the script and stuff like that. With all the scripts I've done for like that RuneFest kind of stuff, I've always sort of taken the attitude that, and to be honest, this is actually the attitude I take with a lot of things. I try to take with like the quests and the content work on as well. Like, I can't remember, unfortunately, I can't remember who it's attributed to. There's a really good quote that someone said, and I'll have to dig out later who it was. It related to video games, that the game is at its best not when there's nothing more to add, but when there's nothing more to take away. But basically, you actually should be taking things out. You should be cutting things and making something smaller and smaller and smaller until all that is left is solid gold. So I try to keep the scripts as short as possible to sort of like try and do that. Every word should feel like it has purpose in being there and that sort of thing. And yeah, we were doing sort of like this stuff with the others, sort of like helping with their scripts, and I was sort of like saying to them, it's like, right, you need to take values, you need to remove all of this stuff. And it was through that I sort of realized, like, oh, okay, I think I'm now finally think myself starting to understand how I actually do this sort of thing, which was quite fun. It doesn't come easy. It does take like a lot of practice and a lot of work, but hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, people keep saying it does, so I'll kind of, I think maybe starting to believe them. Like, the end result is worth it, that it works.
It definitely seems to be showing and paying off for sure.
All right,
and
I give up.
It would be wrong
I
of me to not
cannot
mention it
finish
because we
this
did
right
have the
now.
opportunity to speak to your wife beforehand to find out a little bit, of the things that might be going on behind the scenes. And one of the points that she made was that she can't even have a peaceful bubble bath when you're in practice mode without you coming in and using her as a captive audience to request upon feedback and notes back across. So
need to go to
she
real
loves
life.
She loves an excuse to criticize me, but then also praise me at the end. She's like, yeah, let's
It works on the best for both of you.
Dude,
then
this is about to fucking suck.
Could
Whatever.
I
I'm
take
close.
a little break the chronology a little bit? I think we've kind of been pretty much in order since you joined Jagex and kind of got to RuneFest and stuff. Your experience of RuneScape generally, like when you first started playing RuneScape, how you discovered it, any kind of stories or any memories there?
So, I started playing RuneScape, I think it would have been 2006.
Fuck, all right.
I think
Pretty
it would
much
have been
2 hour stream in
around
the book,
then.
exactly where I
remember going
wanted it.
to a
All right,
friend's
guys, I am
house,
getting off for now. I
one
will
day, and
see
his,
you in a
he
bit.
was just like, "Oh, there's this
I
game
think
that we
on
found."
Twitch, though. I think
and,
if I
his
go
brother
live
was
in a
there,
bit,
like,
it'll be
playing
for
this game, and
Twitch.
it's like, this is a game my brother's found. And he's like showing it to all of us. He's like, it's
So,
called
yeah, see you guys there.
It's called RuneScape. Like, okay, interesting. Yeah, let's give it a go. And yeah, just very quickly becoming immediately